the character that they're about to introduce, more or less, in the next chapter is very important.
Yeah.
Also, Adrian, do you want to do his voice?
Oh, I mean, my default for me would be Von Karma. I can try something else if you want.
So I was thinking doing your Von Karma voice, but a little bit more jolly and jovial, right? Because think of how
default is Von Karma.
Adrian's default is Von Karma.
Why do you keep saying this? I have more voices than Von Karma.
Then use them!
But you like defaulting to Von Karma.
When I'm like, Adrian, voice this guy, you immediately go, and then you think about it for a minute, and then you do a voice, but you always do your Von Karma first.
See, yeah, defaulting doesn't mean you don't have more, Adrian.
This is your default.
This is slander.
This is slander, he says.
I'll be in contact with my lawmen, with my barristers.
My barristers. All right.
I'll be in contact with my esquires.
My esquire.
Is there anything that I actually? You know what would be really useful?
I'll be in contact with my loyists.
Loyists.
They're not lawyers. They're loyists. They're superlative.
So.
Be in contact with my jesters.
Instead of the ace attorney, it's the loyist because they're the highest of the lawyers. Let's actually take a minute, since I did just have to redo literally all the fucking audio. Can we actually take turns with the two of you? One of you like deafens yourself and goes to stream while the other two of us talk, so we can tell whether or not the audio is like balanced-ish, and then we'll swap and do it with the other person.
That's fine.
Okay. I am ready to go. I'm looking at the audio levels and whatnot. So, yeah, I don't know. Saba, would you like to deafen first?
Yeah,
okay.
I can.
Once I see that you well, that was mute. Hopefully she doesn't mind hearing. Oh, there you go. So now she's gone. Okay. How are you doing, Adrian?
I'm in contact with my loyists. I'm going to take down the stream. Not the streamer, the stream.
The stream? No, but why? I haven't done anything.
This is slander. This is slander against my good name.
So actually,
I'm going
not
to disprove your existence.
Disprove my existence?
Yeah. We have a lot of evidence. We have some good testimony.
Testimony that I don't exist. All right.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, because wouldn't that just be a bunch of people being like, who?
Exactly.
Well, in theory, there's
like
7 billion people in the world that you can use for that testimony.
Exactly. That's why I said I have so many.
That's really upsetting, actually. Oh, you know what? I'll save that as a topic for Saba when Saba comes back from strategizing, but, man, I don't like the idea of me being, like, imagine me being sued, and the plaintiff is like, this person should not exist, or does not exist, but yet they sit here in this chair today.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Lawrence.
Hello, sorry for being late. I was told to do some chores as soon as the stream began.
Don't worry, I had to spend about 12 minutes redoing literally all of my audio settings, which is why Saba is presently deafened, so that way she can tell us whether or not the audio sounds good.
I'd like to ask Lawrence, I called you up here for a reason. Can you testify that Zach does not exist before the court, or can you not?
Who's Zach?
No! Lawrence! Lawrence, I lived with you for like 3 years, come on!
The prosecution rests.
No! Lawrence, look at me! Lawrence, why won't you look at me, please? I'm here!
Now you thought it'd be scary if we were all through zero actions. The real terror is you being finished of all our collective machinations.
It's the opposite.
Oh, why?
All right, so how is it, Saba?
Fine. I think
Really?
fine.
It still sounds okay?
Yeah, it sounds good.
I think you're all fucking crazy. I'm gonna listen to it myself. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I do. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
And I know exactly.
So I'm an idiot. I didn't. I deafened myself and then was like, why can't stream hear anything from Disc? Well, why can't I hear anything from Discord? And I forgot that I deafened myself.
Oh boy.
Nice.
So we're gonna do that again, but this time I'm just gonna mute myself.
Great.
Okay.
Fabulous. Yeah, so I know a Zach with a ZACH. Fabulous. But yeah, so I know a Zach. I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
It is not.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not sure who you're talking about.
This theoretical person,
right?
this theoretical person would be spelled with a Z-A-C-K. Theoretically. No, let's say hypothetically. Let's say hypothetically. You were to disprove the existence of one streamer. And this person, you were to disprove would have a last name and a first name. The first name would be Z-A-C-K.
So the stream audio is complete garbage for about another 30 seconds, but thank you. I can confirm that for the most part we all sound fine. The only person I'm not really able to confirm it is myself, but Saba said that it was fine, so I'm assuming we're okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you fine.
I was also so Lawrence, did you watch the most recent episode of Overanalyzing Avatar?
It's the
Eye of the Tiger.
I
Yes,
believe I saw. Yes.
the fortune teller is the most recent one.
Yes, I did.
So at the end of that, he was like, "Hey, I got a Patreon, so if you guys support me, I'll like put more effort into this. I'll learn how to do like actual editing and stuff."
Did you support the Patreon?
No, absolutely not. I don't have that kind of money. But the thing that was interesting was that he was like, "Yeah, and I'll take a master class in video editing and then another one in audio balancing," and I was like, I could do that. Instead of having to like figure this shit out on my own, I could just go to a master class and do it. They have those online and they're only like $40 per.
People are always sponsoring it.
Anyway. Okay. Before we begin, I know we're almost done, but before we begin, I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Was somebody they cared about.
70 years ago, a person named Zach with a K existed. Not anymore.
Not anymore. I'm too old for something like that now. They're like prehistoric creatures. They don't exist anymore.
Prehistoric at 4 scores.
Well, I was before the.
Years ago, I know someone named Zachary.
It was historic, but then they burned the Library of Alexandria, and they just lost all the history. So.
Yes, they are all dead now.
Yes, correct. They were all of them were in the Library of Alexandria. Little misnomer. It is recently discovered that's actually the Library of Alexandria, which is why all the Zachs were in there.
Adrian, this is very Adrian. This is very weird. I don't like this.
Does this not make
When is
sense
the stream
to you,
not weird,
Lawrence?
champ?
When is
I
the
think
stream
that
not
makes
weird, champ? That is a good point. I just don't like the idea. Like I'm starting to have like a little bit of like a mild panic thing of just the concept of me going to court over not existing, and literally everybody is like, who? and like here is an ancient Sumerian tablet where they dictate how anybody who's named Zach is actually not real, and I'm like, what?
It's specifically Zach with a K.
Specifically Zach with a K.
But my long name is with an H, Your Honor. So,
right, so then you half exist.
I half
Yes,
exist.
I think half exist makes sense.
But the court chooses to ignore the evidence, so...
It chooses to ignore the evidence!
We'll file a settlement. You can half exist.
I don't like this. So,
I think
tangent...
What about this updated autopsy report?
And the autopsy report just has my name redacted?
Yes.
So, tangent before we begin again, I just wanted to get a quick opinion on, I know I posted it in general, and it's also in video ideas, it's the most recent thing in video ideas, but how do you guys feel about the 5 Nuzlocks that I proposed, one of which may or may not be a Nuzlocke? It depends.
I was gonna look at. I thought those were straight up small ant videos.
No, these are things that I was thinking about doing because I've never done a Nuzlocke before, and these are my 5 favorite Pokemon games. So I was like, I could replay these and do a Nuzlocke. Did you mean to type loses me a party slot or part slot? Party slot. Like the idea of that one is that you know how you have 6 Pokemon in a party? Right. If a Pokemon faints, I only have 5 in my party for the rest of the game. I know, it says part slot, not party slot. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. All right, yeah. I thought you were saying it backwards.
See, I know people do them. I just don't know, like on my end, if I would find it like interest, like it would be exciting enough or something.
The part of it is you have to grow attached to the Pokemon.
Because I know people do them, and I know there are like professional Nuzlockers.
Hello, Mikey.
Who are into that.
We'll be starting in a moment, Mikey. I'm just fielding people's interest in Nuzlocke runs. I think that Nuzlocks in and of themselves, just due to the increased stakes, are interesting. But then making a regular Nuzlocke and then adding an additional twist on top of it, I think is a little bit more marketable. Because in my opinion, what I was going to do was that... in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to have some free time unless I get a job, and that is apparently at this point not my decision. But essentially, I was going to start streaming solo, and I was just gonna do like Nuzlocke runs of just like, hey, look at this thing.
I mean, that's fine.
It should be noted, I have literally no idea if any of these are possible. Well, the Pokemon Emerald one is possible, but still.
Well, I'm glad you dream, Zach, you know?
Glad I dream? What does that mean?
I'm glad you like the idea before even knowing if it actually exists.
I really like Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke, but I can't participate in capitalism. I think that one's really funny. I will say some part of the whole interest of a Nuzlocke is that you have to, obviously there's the gameplay punishment, like, oh, it's gonna be hard if your Pokemon die, but also you have to have the emotional investment where you have to name all the Pokemon, and I would say it's also equally important you actually get attached to and develop personalities for all the Pokemon that you use.
I mean, that's good too. I guess what I'm thinking about is
that's why you have scarcity in Nuzlocks, right? Where the idea of like you only get to capture 1 Pokemon per route.
Right, that's the gameplay stuff, but I feel like emotionally you should also try to get attached to them.
No, and like I was saying before I was talked over, is that like the idea of, because you have to be more cautious, sometimes the battles might be more drawn out and it might just take longer overall.
So that's one of the because I brainstormed these with Grant either last night or the night before. I think it was last night, and he was like, you've never done a Nuzlocke, right? And I was like, no. And he was like, well, just to let you know, unless you're willing to be like really risky, it's gonna be a lot of grinding. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think about that. But that being said, it's Pokemon. Like, how bad could it possibly be? Like, grinding isn't great, but I am gonna be playing these on legitimate Game Boy and DSs, which have the ability to fast forward, so I don't really mind.
And this is the moment Zach calls back to when he says it's not gonna be that bad. And then it's actually playing the game.
Oh, frick, you got me.
I got him.
And you know, and just on Adrian's thing of like, you got to get a little bit more emotionally attached to them. In theory, I would be doing this to try and get those last at least 3 subscribers so we could finally become a fucking affiliate channel. We've been sitting at 46 and then 47 because I asked somebody, but we've been sitting at 47 essentially for like fucking 3 months. I know all we play is Ace Attorney and shit, but come on.
Dude, it's even been like a long time since we played Ace Attorney, so it's like you would think.
Well, I mean, all we play in the middle is garbage things. I actually wanted to talk about this real quick, and I know this is like a banter topic thing, but we could talk again about this later when we're doing like actual dungeon runs and stuff. But my nephew, I was making him dinner the other day, pasta, unsurprisingly, and we were just like talking about whatever. He just recently finished Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he was like, oh my god, this show is so good. And I was like, you're goddamn right it is. And then we were just talking about whatever, and he was like, so do you like streaming? And I was like, yeah, it's very fun. It feels productive, and I get to share stuff with my friends and also an audience. And then he was like, well, then why don't you play any good games?
See, that's I'm like, I can tell we would get more people if we actually played the quote unquote popular games, but it's like, who cares? I think we should just do what we want to do.
Zach, how good are you getting chicken, or fuck, what's the winner chicken dinners in Fortnite, would you say?
No, it's not chicken dinner, because that's PUBG, right? I don't know. Oh, Victory Royale is what it is.
Whatever.
No, and that was it. So, real quick, to answer Mikey's question, I keep forgetting to set this up with the controller, but that being said, I'm actually not that... It's not that bad with keyboard and mouse, or with keyboard controls, simply because at least this game in particular doesn't require a whole lot of like dexterity to play, because it's basically a turn-based RPG. Later, I am planning on playing Wario Land 4 with this emulator, and that's when I'll probably put more effort into getting the controller working, just because that game requires a lot of like specific directional inputs and stuff. But yeah, thank you for the concern. But anyway, so continuing, so I continue the conversation with my nephew, where he was like, why don't you play good games? And I was like, I do play good games. All the games I have played. Sorry?
What games does he qualify as good?
So let me continue. I was like, I do play good games. What do you mean, do I play good games? And he's like, oh, sorry, I mean, why don't you play like the popular stuff? And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, I played Among Us for a little bit. And he was like, yeah. And he, once again, this is like an 11-year-old, right? He was like, yeah, you played Among Us like 5 weeks after it wasn't the top thing on Twitch anymore. And I was like, yeah, you right. And I was like, whatever.
This person do be spitting facts, though.
He does. This 11-year-old do be spitting facts. And it's like...
I think some people go strong still with that, though, but I don't know how Twitch is. So.
Well, I mean, there are definitely channels that still play like almost exclusively Among Us, but it's like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, technically, if I purely wanted to make the channel grow and then have that be my like job-ish sort of thing, I could just play Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite and stuff like that, because people are constantly looking for it, and apparently I'm kind of funny. At least that's what people tell me. So I could do that, but then again, I don't want to, because I want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You know. Listen, Mikey, Persona 4 Golden might be popular, but it's fucking 9,000 hours long, so no. Not for right now, maybe later.
Plus, our list is already demonstrably long.
It is already massive.
How much money do you think could be made if you made a very simple basic game, but then priced it absurdly high to try to tempt it as like a bragging point, like, hey, I bought this game, fucking did you?
They've done that before. At the dawn of the Apple iPhone thing, like when it wasn't an iPod and it was an iPhone, they had an app that was straight up like $600 or something like that, and literally all the app did was that when you opened it up, it had a single button on it, which just said, I'm rich. Yes, Zach, Saba? What?
You're not streaming to Discord.
Oh, my bad. I also forgot to start recording.
You also literally said the dawn of, and I was like, wow. You said it, Zach. You said my username.
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
He said the thing. Everybody funny, haha. He said the thing. Everybody. Now we are a specific niche of the furry community.
Oh
welcome.
My God.
All right. We're getting to the game. Oh, sorry, Adrian. I'll let you finish, but then we're getting to the game.
Sure. I want to touch on one last thing. That thing that you said earlier, where like you're like, people tell me I'm funny. Apparently, like that's like the modest, like decent way to say that. But recently, I had an experience where I was in this Discord server, we were just kind of hanging out, and it was like a kind of chill mood. And this one guy starts posting like really like serious, out of tone shit, and everyone's like, what the fuck, dude? And basically it killed the mood of the Discord like chat. And they're like, oh, sorry guys, like specifically I said, I was the one that addressed like, hey, this isn't cool, and this is very much killing the mood. And he was like, oh dude, sorry, no, if you ask anyone, they tell you I'm the funniest person on the server, and usually I'm the goofiest one, and I'm the funniest person here, so it won't happen again. And I'm like,
why does he sound like Trump?
That's not my Trump impression.
Funniest.
I am the funniest.
But yeah, no, like, I don't know of any smaller dick energy than saying, like, explicitly, Like, yeah, I'm the funniest person on the people. If you ask anyone, they'll tell you I'm the funniest person on the server when clearly you're not.
Well, I mean, I'm about to say, like, that's clearly somebody who has a lot of their identity wrapped up in the idea of being a funny guy. So, but it's still very weird. So,
it's
Mikey,
very cringe, champ.
Mikey asked, how did Groudon go? Because apparently they passed out. We ended up beating Groudon in a single shot, but it was very, very, very close.
we literally made him sleep like twice.
I used both of my sleep seeds, and that was the only reason we were able to make through that, because I couldn't use any of my electric moves, and Saba refused to use Flail. All she did was tackle. And I was like, Saba, please! And
no,
then Adrian,
we made her use tackle.
Off.
Wait,
yeah,
did we make
Flail...
her do Flail? Did we?
Yeah,
yes, because Flail operates off lower HP, and Saba's still at full HP the entire fight.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was thinking of it the other way then, and then we did turn it off. You're right. My apologies. And Saba didn't have to run away.
Yeah, because you took all the hits.
Who won the rock collection out of Corfish and Dawn?
Well, technically, Corfish is still next to the rock, so unless
as far as we know, because we haven't seen our return to the guild yet. As far as we know, Corfish did make it out with his millionth statue.
Correct.
All right, we're back.
Oh, one more thing. No.
One more thing. Another tangent.
There's a thing, and I was excited about.
Up and Adam. It's morning.
Good morning.
Luckily, nobody voted on this being Zach, so haha, it's not me anymore.
Why is his voice all different now?
Fuck it! I don't remember. It's been a week.
he's a shock jock now. He's like, wow, tubular. My name's Loudred, bro.
Well, wasn't it like the? I thought it was.
No, that was the voice you were just doing right now.
Yeah, I know. I thought the previous Loudred voice I was doing was like Sonic, like, whoa, chili dogs. So that's what I was doing.
I feel like that wasn't the voice.
Oh well. No one's ever called me a consistent voice actor.
Mikey, he'll put up the Discord thing if it's like
if it's
we're
relevant.
referencing something. Yeah.
About to
it's
say.
been a while since we were woken up like that.
I'm gonna save.
Would you like to save your adventure?
I still do really like. I always forget how cute the Eevee portrait is up at the top because it's just Eevee going, "Hello, hello, yay!"
I'll go for miles.
I was gonna say, Lawrence, where you at? You do it every time.
All right.
I was waiting for it.
Fuck. What was the chatbot voice? I had a busy week. All right. I don't remember. It was
What was chatbot?
I can't do anything. Okay, Pokemon. Time to get to work. Hooray! What are we doing?
I imagine that it's time to get back to our guild training, Obo. Let's work hard at it.
Actually, you're fired. You embarrassed me in front of a godly Pokemon, so you're fired. Now that's what I like to see. A lot of morning pep. Impressive. Impepsive even. Let's see you put that pep to good use today. What? You can't identify the footprint? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit, hang on. It's lagging on stream and I was looking on stream. I'm trying to tell you. I can't identify what I don't know. You can't hear what you can't see.
What's wrong? We have a Pokemon visitor up top whose footprint we can't identify. Almost like it's a Pokemon that doesn't have feet. Diglett is an outstanding sentry, so it's rare for him to be stumped by footprints. If those two were doing sentry too, it'd be a no shocker.
Who are you kidding?
We did literally perfect twice!
If Diglett here never gets stumped, what about when we first arrived at the guild? You guys couldn't figure out Obo's footprints.
Exactly, and Pikachu's one of the most common Pokemon ever.
Not apparently a mystery dungeon.
I guess
By the way,
not.
you remember that?
You remember that, Obo?
Say again? You want to meet our guildmaster?
Why are you doing them?
Yep. Your name is... Dusk Noir.
Dusk Noir.
Oh, just wait a moment. Oh.
Excuse me, my throat hurts. Dusk Noir? The world famous Dusk Noir? Oh shit, I guess it's
Grant's
me.
not here.
I'm about to say that, so I guess it's me since Grant isn't here. Thank you for visiting. What an honor.
This is probably... Should we give this to Lawrence?
I thought I was giving it to Adrian.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Do you want to take a crack at it, Lawrence? Because I was going to give this to Adrian because this character does have some like emotional like personality swaps that occur, which Adrian should be familiar with.
Right.
So that's why I was going to give it to him so he can anticipate it.
In which
Right.
case,
The last time I played this game, I literally got up to the point where Dusk Noir underwent character development. So
Right. So
I am freshly familiar with it, more or less.
So my idea for this was deep voice, obviously, which is why I'm still gonna give it to Grant when he gets here. But then he's also like a Nigel Thornberry, like hello, pop cheerio. You don't have to do an accent, but he's like a hello type. So I don't know if Adrian wants to try that.
Infinite. Okay, so wait, is Lawrence gonna try it or should I do it?
I was still gonna give it to you just because of the character
if
stuff.
there's like backing to this character, might as well. Maybe Lawrence can give other guys.
I'll try my best.
Lawrence can do the voices of the random NPCs with Adrian.
Sure. No, think nothing of it. The honor is all mine. There is no greater pleasure than visiting Wigglytuff's guild. It's famous. Ah, yes, the French.
Oh, dude, you're doing Orwell.
Tell me, Loudred.
What do you want? I will literally eat you.
Visitor?
What? You haven't heard of Dusk Noir, the famous explorer?
Well, maybe. I mean, okay, I haven't.
maybe if he was more famous.
Surprising, really.
Maybe if he was more famous, I would know.
Oh god.
He's a new arrival on the scene. He came out of nowhere like a comet. He became famous almost overnight. They say his talent as an explorer are super exceptional.
That's such a weird phrase. Super exceptional.
Is that real?
No, but I love it. I'm definitely gonna use that later.
So Dusk Noir is really so great?
That's weird, right? That's a weird sentence.
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird sentence.
Yeah, here's some more good stuff I heard. Who says it like that?
Yeah, here's some more good stuff.
Yeah, I was saying instead of doing that, you would say yeah, and then you would just say the stuff. You know?
I feel like they
Or
wrote
you would
this
say
like
like,
past
oh, I
midnight,
also
when they
heard,
were already
or
tired.
some other stuff I've heard, but the good just makes it feel weird.
Maybe they're focusing on more of a direct translation than something more naturalized or localized.
Maybe.
He does things unlike anyone else. First, he doesn't work in a team. He's solo.
Solo?
That's right. I'm gonna talk over you because I keep skipping dialogue. I'm so sorry. He's got to be pretty sure about his skills in order to do that, or just be vastly overleveled. I do it all the time. Anyway, but what's even more incredible? His wealth of knowledge.
And his opposable thumbs.
His opposable thumbs. Literally name one other person in this whole guild with opposable thumbs.
Besides
Ghost
me.
Pokemon die?
Does Loudred have?
Does Loudred have thumbs?
He has fingers. I don't know if he has thumbs.
I don't know if he has thumbs. Does he have thumbs?
I want to ask something. Do ghost Pokemon die?
Ghost Pokemon dissipate, and that's confirmed in the manga.
Okay, because
Yeah,
I was like, what if he's been like alive since like forever?
No, it's weird because like one of the things that they kind of confirm in literally the first gen is that when Pokemon die, they turn into ghost Pokemon, but they don't turn into a specific ghost Pokemon. They turn into generic spirit. But then when you wear the Silphco goggles, then you can see what they are, and it's like, oh, that one's a Haunter and that one's a Ghastly. But still, it's like, what? So are you telling me there's like an infinite number? Like in theory, if you take the entire like international Pokedex and you take out all the ghost types, right? Everything that has ghost in it, you take it out. You take that number and double it. Technically, that's how many ghost type Pokemon there are, because I guess every species has a special like version,
like spiritual form.
Yeah, and it's weird. It seems like there's nothing in the world he doesn't know. That's how much he knows.
Oh, wow, so he knows a lot, huh?
It's almost like he doesn't know nothing. What? No, it's almost like he knows everything.
So
No, nothing.
But he has used his knowledge to succeed on many explorations so far. So many Pokemon revere Dusknoir for his achievements. That's how I know the claims about his mighty knowledge must be true.
Mikey, I'll fight you. All right. Can we have an arc where Dawn's rock collection gets stolen and it goes on for multiple episodes in the style of a Naruto filler? The last part of your statement makes it difficult because where the fuck are we gonna fit filler into this game? We'll have to fit it during like one of the generic exploration segments, which we can do. We can work that in eventually. But yeah,
we're creative folks. We can do this.
We can do this. We have made 2 crime families so far. One out of Chime Echo and the other one out of Marl. So we'll figure it out. And then also Corfish, who has a million statues.
Yeah.
He's not really a crime syndicate. He just had statues.
No, right. But I'm saying like that's another like specifically
War
our
thing.
narrative that we put in there.
Yeah.
Also, I guess Wigglytuff
Corfish-
being a former mob boss. I guess.
Do you think some corfish live under the sea in, like lobster traps or corfish traps?
I don't want to think about Corfish traps because then, like, could you imagine a Corfish trap where he's just in there, but then because technically in the Pokemon universe, the older a Pokemon is, it just naturally gains EXP over time? Like in the anime, they show you that. Imagine a Corfish in the Corfish trap, and then he evolves into a Crawdaunt, and it just shatters the whole thing. But it turns out he was in a second larger Crawdaunt trap.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's pretty depressing. I did say this line, so.
Does Dusknoir visit here often?
No, this is the first time. That's why Diglett couldn't recognize him. Definitely not because he doesn't have feet.
Butter. Stick of butter.
I think the Guildmaster just met him for the first time too.
Pardon? Then why is he being that friendly?
Well, that's just how our Guildmaster is. Even if it's the first time he meets someone.
That was a lot of
I
extra.
thought that was a continuation to the thing.
Well, that must have been quite a disappointment for your guild.
Yes, that expedition was a waste of time. Didn't learn a thing about anything.
I had heard that Wigglytuff's guild was planning an expedition to find Fog-Bound Lake. I came here hoping to hear about your latest triumph.
Sorry, we didn't learn anything.
Not at all. It's no trouble to me. I can just phase through shit, so
He
traveling
can't,
is very easy for me.
Adrian, he can't affect Wigglytuff.
Not with my ghost type moves, but I have other type moves, and I'm a versatile
True.
explorer.
I called this one Fire Punch, and Ice Punch, and Hyper Punch, and he just
Oh my
punches
God.
the shit out of Wigglytuff. But Wigglytuff is so tough, he's just like, ha.
This gave me an opportunity to visit you. You. I plan to stay in Treasure Town for a short while. I will subsist off the souls of the nearby residents. Might I visit you occasionally during my stay to feed off some of the souls in your body?
I am here. I am here to reconnect with my cousin Duskull, who runs the bank.
I thought that said, may I visit you occasionally during my sleigh?
Spoilers.
During my sleigh.
Your guild constantly receives souls and the latest news, good information and good food. Great help on explorations.
Your guild constantly receives souls.
Oh
Adrian, you realize you're turning into fucking Skinner, right? And it's really good.
Oh, Skinner burgers.
Ah, Guildmaster Wigglytuff, welcome. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable expedition.
Oh my god, that got him.
I thought you said we were having big. I thought you were. Oh no, I said fig apples. That's what I call figs.
And you call them fig apples despite the fact that they are clearly plain seeds.
Oh. Excuse me for a moment.
He goes into the back room and it's not on fire, it's just full of fire Pokemon.
No, he just floats through the floor.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay, real quick. What Lawrence said about phasing through shit brought up a rant I have. Why don't more ghost characters take advantage of their abilities phasing through stuff? Possession, it all ends to be just a generic boo scenes. So, I mean, because that's one of the things, like, in most ghost characters, you can't necessarily define, like, in most pieces of media, they don't really choose to define what ghosts can and can't do, but, like, one of the things in my headcanon, because Loudred already explained that, like, in this particular game, Dust Noir is a very good explorer because of his, like, vast knowledge, right? I choose to believe it's also the fact that he can just walk through shit, so he doesn't actually have to, like, explore anything. Because there are dungeons, and this is for Lawrence and Saba, but there are dungeons in the late game where you'll find, like, hidden treasure, quote-unquote, where it's where you can see it, sort of, but it's, like, hidden within a wall. And under most circumstances, you have to explode or dig it out or whatever. Ghost Pokemon can just walk through it, pick it up, and leave. So Dust Noir has that very unique capacity to do.
I mean, like other ghosts in general, I've also heard though, it's like some of them, they're like, well, the houses and like, or the walls in the house are like barriers for them. So I don't think every ghost I've heard exclusively, like, you know, walks through stuff, but I will say a majority do.
A really good example of like a non-generic, well, it's still a ghost, but like using a ghost's abilities to their fullest capacity would be a Ghost Freak from Ben 10. Because Ghost Freak in Ben 10, he does the possession shit, he does the phasing through walls, he does the turning into pure darkness and stuff like that, much to his advantage under most circumstances. Like, there were several times where they, like, had him captured, and he would just be like, ha, idiots, and he would, whoop, he just leaves.
Yes, I do the cleaning.
Anywho,
tasteful Nicki Minaj reference, I'm sure everyone picked up on there.
Yes, definitely, because I know Nicki Minaj for her music.
Correct.
No problem. Other exploration teams visit us all the time. You're always welcome here.
Say exploration teams?
No. Everyone.
Other teams that expire in front of me.
This is Dust Noir. Say hi.
Hi.
Mind yourself around him, wow.
He's going to stay in Treasure Town for a while. Mind yourself around him. Dust Noir is very famous and quite knowledgeable, so I bet everybody would like to get advice from him. But let's not overdo it. We don't want to be a nuisance. We don't want to be nutrients.
If you piss me off, I will reduce you to souls.
So we're sort of reviving the same character of the Chief of Police, right? Which was also Adrian's character. But I love the idea of Dust Noir as like big and famous, but he very clearly like murders people for their souls and like sustenance, and everybody just kind of turns a blind eye. Sort of like in how in Hollywood they like rape women to give them acting roles or whatever. Dust Noir is like of that capacity where he's like, all right, I'm here, and yeah, I'll help you out if you give me some Pokemon to eat. Now everyone, our guest might be famous, but don't embarrass us by asking him for autographs.
No, if it's autographs you want, I'm sure that I can oblige. But information? Afraid you flatter me. I have very little information.
He does nothing. Kill him.
You can't. He's already dead.
He's already dead. Yeah,
I
don't
would
just
be
go
glad if
through
I
it.
may be of service to you. If there is anything you wish to ask me, please don't hesitate.
I just similarly to how theoretically Wigglytuff is immune to all of Dusk Noir's like ghost type abilities, so isn't Bidoof and Eevee.
Yeah.
So Dawn actually doesn't need to sleep with the cross because she can't be possessed in her sleep. She's immune. I can though.
Oh.
I can, and then I'll just electrocute Eevee and she'll die.
Dawn is too pure of soul.
It's true. She's too pure.
And then Bidoof has nothing going on in there. And then Wigglytuff has too many souls, so it's confusing. It's like a maze when you try to get in there.
So Lawrence only has like a voice. So Lawrence, I'm giving you Bidoof.
Yep. It's a great honor.
So he I was doing. You can do it as well if you want, but I was giving him like a hick Southern accent as well, like a Southern, just like.
Good. I have to work on that, but.
Oh, I'm so very glad to have met you.
Come now, everyone. You're dismissed.
Come on, everyone, leave.
Get her.
Be gone! I think I'll go take a stroll. But what if I were to take a stroll in Treasure Town for now? Please feel free to approach me with anything.
Especially fig apples.
Especially fig apples.
Oh, I'm gonna take Mikey's joke and I'm gonna switch it around. I like the idea of if Dusk Noir does eat Eevee's soul, he gets diabetes because it's so sweet.
Oh.
Funny.
I also like Dusk Noir's like generic walking animation in these games because he's just grabbing at the air. Oh, you two. I'd started saying earlier about your assignment for today. Today I want you to read over the job bulletin board and outlaw notice board and take some of the listed jobs. That'll do. You are dismissed.
Okay, I want you to just, if you looked at like that scene before, because Loudred is now moving, but before the only Pokemon that didn't have any animation was Loudred, and I was like, dude, what's happening?
Oh, he was just
to him?
standing. He was just saying, well, because imagine how weird it would be if you're like talking to somebody and they just constantly jump.
I know, because like Sunflora and literally everyone else was moving except for Loudred. I was just like, oh my god, Loudred.
Oh, dude, it's team.
Oh
it's team. What do you call it?
That makes complete sense.
Oh, and then these are
guys.
also rookie explorers.
Talk them. Why would I talk them?
Why would I talk to them?
I want to see what they say.
Oh, right. Because these guys are their whole thing is that they're questing for Zero Isle. Hey, Lawrence, I don't know if it's because something's wobbling on your desk, but you keep making a like pinging sound.
I think that might be the string on my mic that I'm occasionally hitting with my chair. I'll try to be more careful with that.
Okay, just because it's periodic, which makes it a little bit more annoying. Talking to somebody, but they always jump. You call that ADHD. I guess that's true. Zero Isle. Yeah.
Yeah, the greatest treasures are there, but the treasures aren't the most fascinating thing about the place. When you go in the dungeon,
This is really amusing.
Eevee, can you understand him at all?
Yeah, totally.
Drapion just being like.
Drapion, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry, boss. I am sorry, my lady Leafeon.
When he gets excited, that's just how he sounds. Amazing.
Applewoods.
See?
All right,
Worth talking to him.
Sure, you're not wrong.
That means you gotta talk to the other two as well.
No! There's too many NPCs! Saba, we have to finish this game at some point.
Lawrence and Saba, you take these guys over.
Just to do it like that, it doesn't matter. Continue.
Then what was the point of talking to them? Fuck you.
Because I was wanting to read them. I wanted to see what they would say.
Then you could buy the game and play it yourself, just like I did.
Buy the game? Who the fuck's selling Sky?
Nintendo? Clearly,
Sure,
how else would I be
really.
playing this if they weren't selling it?
Pidgey. Okay, he was just asking how we were.
Yeah, I'm about to say these types of ones are kind of generic. Like if you see the trio of Poochyena, they're also kind of generic.
All right, good to know.
All right. What do I have? Oh my god.
This is very fun music, though. I do imagine this is like
Isn't it good?
very memorable.
When because I was back when the pandemic had first started and I was obviously having a really tough time, I started going for walks because I heard that like sunlight helps with your mood, and that did help for a while, but I was like, man, it's kind of boring just walking with nothing. And then I would just listen to this song on repeat for like hours. I would go on like
Makes it sound like you're going on an adventure.
You are a Pokemon trainer.
Oh, Chancy's here.
Yeah, so she does, or I think it's a he actually, I don't know.
Her eyes, or if it's whatever, is very small.
Her eyes are also kind of crunched.
They are the real small.
Yeah, so this is kind of fucked because sometimes you'll find eggs just randomly in dungeons and you take them as items. And then you'll bring them to Chansey, she'll take them for a little bit of time, like a certain amount of time has to pass, and then they'll hatch, and it will literally be a baby Pokemon that you can take on your team. And usually they're rare, but still, it's a little fucked where it's like, hey, small child, literal baby, do you want to join my exploration team?
Oh, there's the Poochyena.
Yeah, see, I told you about them. We're not talking
That's
to them.
quite cute.
All right, so my question is, do you guys think, I guess Adrian, since Adrian actually knows, so I have a bunch of items that I just recently got. Should I sell these, or do you think I should use them for recycling?
I would say keep one, like a power band for Eevee, and then recycle the rest probably if you're gonna
Who
rotate.
has the zinc
actually,
band right now? I guess Dawn has the zinc band. But yeah, power band makes more sense. Wait, special band. Who, because you're physical, right? Because Machamp is physical.
I'm physical.
Let's get physical.
Physical. I wanna get physical.
Oh, Mikey. Wow. Okay, so I don't know why. I'm assuming Mikey was identifying the trio of Mikey, you gotta be careful because my auto mod just triggered and it's like, do you think this is a racial slur?
Oh.
I'm gonna allow it because I know that you're fine, but so what Mikey said was you'll find eggs in dungeons. Obo and Dawn are child nabbers. And Automod was like, hey, are you sure that this is okay?
That could possibly be wrong.
So close.
Just be careful in the future, Mikey. It's 1 a.m.
It's
Leave me
1
alone. I
a.m.
know. I'm here to tell you, Mikey. I don't blame you for that. Just be careful. So anyway. So, Lawrence is going to be a special attacker, right? Because he has like ranged moves.
Correct. Yeah.
So I actually need one. So I actually need 2 power bands. Yeah, Lotad. So I actually need 2 power bands, one for Saba and one for Adrian, and then the special band will go to
There was like
Lawrence.
this time where, like, I could still do this, but like me and like my sisters, I watched this video where it had a Lotad, and from there I just took this saying that I would do to like annoy them. I would just be like Lotad, and I just
Lotad.
kept on talking. No, it's like Lotad, and just randomly at times just say that. So I'm like, it's quite funny.
like
that we got a Lotad
like
on
it's a frog.
Lotad.
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 No, no,
Yes,
I already
the
hate this.
Lotads will come to you, Zach. And
Oh,
it's
hey,
funny
look,
because we
Lotad.
got a Lotad on our team.
We do. All right. Items, power band, give that to Dawn. Special band, give that to Jay. Adrian doesn't get anything. But yeah, so anyway, my plan for right now is that any miscellaneous items that aren't like golden that I can sell for like a lot of money, I'm just gonna use those to recycle so I can get the bonus dungeons. I forget. Do you decide on which evolution Dawn is gonna be when you get to the post game? I don't know. No one told me. Oh, Sab, what are you doing?
I have decided between Espeon and Leafeon.
Saba will make that decision at runtime, essentially.
Yeah, but I will say it's probably between those two, because those two, besides Sylveon, but Sylveon doesn't exist now.
Sylveon does not exist, yeah. So you can't do
it. Those two are probably my favorites of the first kind of gens.
Oh, the boxes for Natu or Zatu. Also, I forget what hidden power does.
It's based on the dungeon, I believe.
Stop with the Lotads, because now Mikey's gonna be like, oh, well, you should show the Discord, and then I'm gonna have to fucking change my entire thing so that way I can fit.
They're literally only 2 gifts that Discord has of Lotad.
I don't even see them as gifts. All right.
They're the whatchamacallit. No, they're the gifts. Yeah, you just click on gifts.
Oh, they are gifts. There you go.
Lotad.
All right. We got that, and then the Discord on screen is back. There you go. You can see.
Is it back?
You can see Saba's Lotad.
Here, let me show you my other Lotad. It's right above the Lotad you see.
He already sees it. Stream has already seen it. No, you just posted it again. Now we have 2 Lotad.
Perfect.
It's a Lotad sandwich.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay, I gotta focus. You guys banter among yourselves.
I gotta focus. I'm shifting into egg mode.
What?
He's shifting.
Oh, we do have power
mode.
bands.
Oh, sorry. I gotta focus. I'm shifting into soup mode.
Soup mode.
Okay, items. Power band.
So how things going with people, huh?
I gotta focus. I'm shifting.
He's shifting.
He do be shifting though.
Into soup mode.
Twist band, gravel rock. Don't need any of that garbage. Oh my god, we have so many gummies. Yes. Blast seed, reviver seed, heal seed, sleep seeds. Hidden power info. What does this do? Damage on the target, moves type and power change with the dungeon. So this is the one that Lotad already has, right? Energy ball. What is that?
That's our long-range grass move.
Inflicts damage on the target, even at a distance. May also reduce the target's special events by 1. That's grass. So I can. Oh wait, no. But then Lawrence is gonna spirit shift into a Feraligatr later, right?
Right, but then no one else is gonna use it in the party until then, so you might as well.
So might as well give it now.
Oh my God, Corefish stole my rock collection. Is that his $1,000,001 for him?
Man, Evie, your voice sounds weird.
I was sleeping, okay?
Listen.
But anywho,
Listen, I got a polytoad in my throat. Stop.
I got a polytoad in my throat.
Oh, but what am I supposed to do? I think
rocks are mine.
I was hearing in my sleep, or I think I was dreaming, Obo, that I heard someone say my $1,000,001. I don't know, but I think it could be Corefish.
I'm gonna let this die on the vine.
Oh no! I'm gonna go.
You're gonna have to strangle this out before it dies. That's not gonna die on its own.
But I was gonna be like, Mikey, what do you think is what would you like in terms of the evolution?
What do you mean? What does Mikey want?
I just want to know his opinion. It's not going to influence my opinion.
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm gonna choose.
All right. That's good. That's good interaction. 150 per. What?
Do you not have any in your Duskull bank?
No, I definitely have money. I thought it was like 10 per.
No, it's like 150, which is
oh my
not
god,
a lot.
I have so many.
It's not that expensive.
It's 150.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, these are all pretty good, actually. Wait, oh, he has nature power. Oh, I need to give him a seed.
No, that's natural gift.
Zach was just worried that I might just take your input.
That's what I was worried about, yes.
My thing, yeah.
Nature power is the dungeon, natural gift is the seed, the health
but didn't
seed.
I just look at hidden power? Wouldn't that,
yes,
is that different?
Hidden power is based on their IVs.
So Zach would tell me the same
my God.
regardless of who it was.
So many weird, ambiguous, obscure move-like bases.
So well, natural gift is the one based on berries. And absorb is just useful, so maybe Astonish?
Astonish is ghost coverage, I guess, but also it's not very strong.
I mean, but I'm also I also just have like non-physical moves, right? So
Astonish is just for flinching, I guess. But
Espeon because psychic type OP. That's a good point. It is true that Leafeon does not necessarily have the best advantages going in. Lawrence, you're getting Energy Ball. You have to pick one to swap out.
Like I heard Espeon's good, but I heard Leafeon.
Absorb is kind of weak though, but he does learn Giga Drain eventually, right?
I think there's like a Solar Beam too. I think. Let me look up what I was.
Solar Beam is also there. I think Saba can get that later, but
I was gonna say I don't think Lotad learns Solar Beam naturally.
But we're not gonna stay with Lotad anyway.
Right. I don't know. Are we gonna have the chance to get a Totem before we can evolve Lotad?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. He might appear in some of the dungeons, like towards the very end, but at that point, I don't really know if it's gonna matter.
Let me check once we get Lotad.
So this is what this little like thing said about like Leafeon. It says Leafeon gets Razor Leaf, Bullet Seed, and Energy Ball, which are like good range attacks.
Are you looking at the Learn set, the modern one, or for specifically Explorers of Sky?
Explorers of Sky.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And is able to summon Sun for your team and help its abilities. Well, this just says Espeon gets Psybeam, which is really good, and is the best in the game for its purpose. But everything else is like the other evolutions can do better. So it's like there are advantages and disadvantages. You know, I think some people say like maybe some of the best. Let me see what they say. Like Jolteon and Glaceon might be really good, but we already got a Pikachu, and I will always go by my decision. I think between those two because they're my favorite. And
I think that's fine, right? Because I'll repeat that. Under all circumstances, this is a game for children. So any team you guys give me, I'll make work. I'll grind on my own time. Like I'll stream it and just do grinding if I need to towards the end.
It's gonna come down to me being frustrated at my own indecisiveness about which one I like a little bit better and want to see on screen.
Okay. We don't actually have a plain seed, but that being said. Does the plain seed matter? Maybe I should have replaced Nature Gift, because now I think about it, Lawrence just has the special band on right now, and I would have to replace that with the plain seed if I was going to use the special natural gift or whatever.
Do you want a slightly stronger move, or do you want like a stat boost? Well,
I was hoping for a stat boost in general, right?
I'll rescind that. Nature Gift with a plain seed is actually a pretty solid move.
I mean, I believe it, but I don't know, man.
Yeah. Also,
wait, what's the power level on this? Do I not get to see because it's not in my inventory?
It depends on your EV.
Right.
Or the IV, sorry.
Shit. So I mean, everybody can learn it. Should I give this to Lawrence? I
don't know if you want to teach that to Lawrence. Lawrence is already.
I mean, let's see. If we have, because like in our team too, we're gonna end up with electricity, water, and fighting. Would it?
Grass is fine.
Okay, grass is fine.
Don't like I said, don't really worry about like elemental coverage or anything like that. Like I said, I can make it work no matter what. Just choose whatever Pokemon you want. I know,
but like normally, like, because I like the idea of balancing as well, and being like OP, like we're like we can cover all fronts and like we'll be unstoppable.
For no particular reason, Adrian, or I guess anybody in general, is Psychic super effective against Dark?
No, it's the opposite. Dark super effective against Psychic.
So yes, I would recommend sticking with Leafeon.
Okay.
because the things that are strong against psychic are like things that are common fear. So bug, dark, and what's the other one? Ghost.
How
That's
does
cool.
Machop balance like the team out?
How does he balance
Fighting
the team out?
I believe fighting is tied with ground for having the most things is super effective against early on.
And then also, Machop, Machoke, Machamp also just have really high attack stat in general. And
Did
yes,
he
I
do-
did. He just gave us a Vulpix tail. Don't think about it.
God. Oh.
My
And so it's
fucking
revealed
God.
within the box was a red gummy.
So yeah, but it's like so they're on like the same playing level for me. So I'm like, it's just whatever one I think might fit this situation better. That's probably what I'll go with. So if Leafeon we think covers our bases a little bit more because it's like we have water. That'll help with fire,
Lawrence
right?
is gonna be water. He'll either be mono water if we can get a Totodile eventually, like before the end of the game, or he's going to be water grass. Right.
Yeah, so if Lawrence sticks with water grass, so if like we don't find a Totodile, then maybe I'll like go to Espeon. But I'm assuming if we find a Totodile, then I can just go to Leafeon. There we go.
Well, once again, not spoilers,
Right.
but like this is me addressing Adrian. Can you imagine an Espeon at the very end of the game with Runaway?
By the way, I just checked. There's not a natural Totodile spawn in any of the dungeons, including post-game, so you'd have to Wonder Mail a mission and have a recruitable Totodile.
Wait. What about the ones that you get from recycling? Because you can get those prior to post-game.
Yeah, I think that's what Adrian's doing.
I'm looking at all the dungeons that you
Yeah.
Oh, so
in
it's
the
literally
post-story.
just a list of like these are the ones that are available. I didn't know if you just meant ones that are available through story.
'Cause I can look up.
No, it's story and post-story.
Okay. So maybe do it in do it in reverse as well. Like just look up Totodile and let me know, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed because I was pretty sure I thought you had the opportunity of getting every starter prior to the end of the game.
I think you're gonna have to Wonder Mail it.
Let me see Toda.
Hang on, no. End Lake. What the fuck is End Lake? Why do I not remember that?
How do I spell Totodile?
Explorers of Sky, End Lake.
Oh, Mikey saved me
Lake
with this.
Afar? What the fuck?
No, it's.
Lake
No.
Oh, it is unlocked after through an optional or after making 100 trades at the recycle shop. It's
So there you
25
go. So
floors
that's what I
deep.
was thinking.
There you go.
So we'll do that.
Yeah.
So never mind. Everybody stop looking it up. I was right. You can unlock it through recycling, which is what I thought.
And
That's good. So if we do end up getting him, then yeah, there we go. I think that's a good decision, right? So like once we eventually get him, if we want to
All
end
right.
up with him, then yeah.
I
that's,
am not gonna lie. I don't ever use the blue items because I think they're boring.
that's fair.
So I am planning. I think I can recycle them, right?
Are they?
If you want,
like,
yeah.
If you have them in your team, you give it to them specifically.
Yes.
No, it
so...
just needs to be in your. It just needs to be in your inventory, doesn't
Oh,
it?
really? I thought you had to give it to them.
No, I'm pretty sure it just takes up an inventory slot, and then you get the benefits if the Pokemon's in your team.
all right. Well, never mind. Maybe they're a lot better than I thought they were originally. But anyway, these are
That's
like
why,
the.
That's why you can have multiple in your inventory, and they can stack their benefits of the same Pokemon.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. All right, because these are like the tier 1 versions. So Lawrence and Saba, you'll remember Croagunk's like cauldron that seems to have no use. You take multiple level 1 items from like of a Pokemon, you put them in the cauldron, and it gives you like a level 2, and it basically just has the benefit of all of them. And I thought once again you had to give it to the Pokemon, which is why it would be better. But and I think it goes all the way up to level 3. Us talking about Pokemon, Lawrence. I'll turn that on real quick. That's really good for posterity. Lawrence doesn't know anything about Pokemon. He likes Pokemon, but he doesn't know anything about Pokemon. So that's.
Oh, Lawrence.
I will say, by the
bad,
way,
Lawrence.
So like,
literally
we were
just-
talking about like, oh, choose this or choose that. I'm like,
we could literally just Wonder Mail a mission to get Lawrence right now if we wanted to.
I don't know if. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Like, we can just Wondermail generate. There's literally a Wondermail generator. We can do that.
I guess that's true. How
We
long?
don't want to have Lotad anymore in our group.
I like.
Oh.
No, but Lawrence wants Totodile. Would you?
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Generate the Wondermail. We do have a big Apple Woods thing to do, but it'd be nice to get Lawrence in here like right now. Also, when you do the Wondermail, can you generate it for a specific level as well? Because if not,
I literally have it up right now. We can do Beach Cave Floor 1 Rescue Client Totodile. And then reward client joins.
What? It feels. Am I okay? First off, am I not wrong in that it does feel kind of scummy?
The only part that's scummy is that Totodile is relatively strong compared to Lotad.
But Lawrence does want Totodile.
Maybe we should wait off a little while until you think we're at like a good point where we are even footing.
No, that would have to be now, because the thing is that I'm assuming based on the fact that it's Beach Cave, it's gonna be a really low level Totodile. We're gonna have to fucking power level that guy so that way he doesn't die.
I was gonna say the alternative to that is grinding Recycle Shop or finding it through a mission, which is also just slower.
Yeah, but that was the thing, was that with the Recycle Shop, it's legit, you know? Technically, you're using something in the game's data, unlike using a Game Shark. That is true. I'm not literally just cheating it in. And that is true that, in theory, a friend could have had the thing and been like, oh, you could get this thing. You know what? Lawrence.
Yes.
Do you want to be a water crocodile?
Right now.
Do I want to be a water crocodile?
Do you want to be a water crocodile right now?
Sure.
All right, then we'll do it.
Do you want me to generate for a different dungeon or a higher floor, or do you want to just do Beach Cave 1?
Well, Beach Cave 1 would be super easy, but if you can find one that's higher, like around level 20, or maybe around like level 15, 16-ish, that'd be nice.
I mean, I can choose any dungeon that we have access to.
Really?
Yes, you can literally generate one.
Oh my god, well, okay, then do Apple Woods, because I already have a bunch for Apple Woods.
Cool. Applewoods, floor 1, or what floor do you want it on?
Let's do floor 1.
Dude,
that's so scummy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Applewoods, floor 1, rescue client, Totodile, and then the Totodile joins the team.
Here be the code and on air.
So how do I enter that?
I think you have to go out to like you have to save and then go out to the main menu.
Okay, so give me. Oh wait, and then does it add to my list as a job list, or do I immediately jump into it?
I believe it adds to your job list.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
yeah.
I got a reward for something that I wasn't reading. Okay. Happy news! Why not? I got another thing, I guess. Oh, a new unexplored area was revealed. Landslide Cave. Ooh, dude, we could get Garchomp in there, right? I think. What's the first one of Garchomp? I don't remember. Lawrence, you proposed a topic of conversation. Gibble. Thank you. Yeah. Lawrence, you proposed a topic of conversation since you have been drowning in Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I've just been sitting down while Pokemon terms have been flying over my head.
You could ask questions. We could teach you a little bit about Pokemon, so that way you don't feel so lost in the future.
Come on, Lawrence, ask us.
I don't know where to ask.
Ask me anything about Pokemon on the stream if you're a stream participant.
Right now.
All right. Who
if you're in
is
voice call.
the greatest Pokemon in the world?
All right. That's a topic of conversation.
Technically, that'd be Arceus. Arceus.
No, definitely not the greatest. I'm about to say he's not even canonically the most powerful.
I mean, technically, though, he's God.
It's your definition of greatest. How do you define greatest in this scenario?
How do you define greatest?
Do you mean coolest, strongest, like most lore-wise significant, funniest? Like
I was going to go by like cool factor versus like competitive viability. I was going to like cross those two.
Well, Lawrence, what's your definition of greatest in this scenario?
I'm gonna go with lore-wise because I think that would be interesting.
Then it's Arceus, 1000%.
Yeah.
Isn't he like God of?
He's literally God.
God.
Yeah.
Just God.
He is the creator of the entire Pokemon universe.
If you were
him.
like, because I when you get him in game, at least I think I got him in Diamond and Pearl. I don't remember if I got him in game.
You can get him.
You get.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Of course, you can get everything.
A 10-year-old can get can get the god of all Pokemon, Lawrence.
But Lawrence, okay, let me talk to you about this. So when you get him, there's also other things you find in the world called like plates. So there's like a grass plate, and like so it's for each type, right?
And a pasta
and
plate?
if you were
Okay.
if you were to give Arceus a plate, he turns into that type.
And he also gets like an additional stab boost or something about it as well.
Yeah.
Because for everybody else, the plate just boosts the ability like a little bit more than it already would, but then because he turns into the type, he gets like double stab or whatever. But yeah, there's a plate for every single. I'll scratch Ben 10. Let's talk about Legend of Arceus.
Yeah.
That's
if you
a
want
thing.
to ask a question about Ben 10, Mike, you can ask something too.
Well, Ben 10, or he just wanted to talk about Ben 10, but unfortunately we don't have Dave, because if Dave was here, we could talk about Ben 10 for like an hour.
I don't, because my memories are always really dodgy. I don't remember a lot, but I do remember watching a lot of Ben 10.
It was very good.
I really did enjoy it, but I don't remember too much about it. Those were good times. Good times.
I was about to say, I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah, I remember watching the original Ben 10 and then Ben 10 Alien Force, and then after that,
I think I watched Ultimate
either
Alien
super
as well.
hazy, or I just didn't see it at all. I haven't seen Ultimate Alien.
So I don't remember much. But if you want to talk about Legends Arceus, we did talk about that before.
We did. I'm actually a little talked out of Legends of.
No, and I can just explain stuff. So we looked at it and we're like, this is very early on, but we can see the potential of it, and it would be exciting if it turns out well. That's
we
right.
got the big prize, everyone!
Non-right? Whoa!
Look, it's Lawrence. Or it's low. Oh, you know what? In my headcanon, when we replace, because not only are we going to replace Lotad, but we're also going to release him, so that way we only have the 4 members. I'm in my headcanon, he becomes this dancer.
Perfect.
He's got a good job after quitting the adventure team.
Little did you know.
He's gonna retire.
No, Zach. Little did you know is that the Lotad we found, we actually saved him, even though we shoved Lawrence's soul down, and it's okay. But anywho, that Ludicolo we saw was actually his dad, and he's like, "Oh, son, you're back."
He's rejoining his dad.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, Totodile and Lotad share an A group of Water 1, so...
That is true. They could be brothers, which is weird. I don't want to think about it.
that Ludicolo could be Lawrence's dad.
Oh, frick. All right. Overheat is pretty... Wait, I don't think we're going to get anybody that knows Overheat by the end of the game, right?
Unless we get a...
No, remember, we're giving him back to his father, Mikey, right? We're just like, we have to borrow your son's body for a while, and we'll return him once we got Totodile.
We need a vessel.
It's not going to be a ditch. We're going to just...
I'm about to say, Lotad has done excellent work for our exploration team at this point. So like, I am definitely not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna respectfully reclaim Lawrence's soul while leaving the Lotad's original soul intact. And then he's gonna be on his way, and he's gonna rejoin his father. He's gonna learn how to be entertainer.
And think about it like this, right? We asked Ludicolo, right? It was like, dude, behind the scenes, probably Zach
Saba,
did
that
this,
doesn't make any sense. We found him in a cave.
No, he was. So we talked to Ludicolo, like behind the scenes, and Ludicolo was like, "Yeah, my son's been gone for like a long time. I don't know what happened to him."
Go find
and
him.
it's just like, dude, but he's like, he's probably in a cave somewhere. If you find him, can you like bring him back to me? We're like, okay, but just so you know, we might have to possess him for a while, all right? Because this is the bargain. Like, we need to take over for a little bit.
Hello.
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 You've made it past the connecting hell.
I made it past connecting.
Dude, I have to be a lore at some point, okay? I have to be competent.
Saba very rarely participates in the lore, so when she does, we do appreciate it. Saba usually just goes into Lawrence mode, like when we're talking about Pokemon, but it's with lore.
Dude, I love Pokemon.
Oh, dude,
Pokemon.
I'm so excited. I finally got an all-hit orb that I'm immediately gonna recycle into another silver
Lawrence.
ticket.
Nice.
Lawrence.
Your backstory, Lawrence. Your Lawrence.
Oh.
Oh my god, Lawrence. Perfect.
So yeah, Grant, in a minute. So Dust Noir was introduced.
Dope.
Adrian has done a fantastic job voicing him so far, so I'm thinking about maybe just leaving it with Adrian. I think that's
He's very
fair.
close to Principal Skinner.
Well, with slightly, but with a slightly deeper voice,
That's great.
but only slightly.
He drops occasional steamed ham references as he talks.
Excuse you,
Ooh.
fig apples.
Sorry, fig apples.
Fig
My
apples.
bad.
I thought we were having big apples for dinner. Oh no, I said fig apples. What's the... hang on.
What, are you looking at the script again just to remind yourself?
Steamed hams, copy pasta.
No, it's a... No, I said fig apples. That's what I call apricorns.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
call them.
Yes, you call them...
Grant,
You call them
what is-
fig apples, but they're obviously seeds.
Yes, Sabo.
I was gonna ask, because I did ask this of like other people. What is your favorite evolution? First, I'll ask that.
Ooh. I'm very fond of Umbreon and Vaporeon.
Okay, quite interesting. I'm glad you didn't choose the two I will now ask you. Out
boy.
of Espeon and Leafeon, which one do you like better?
Espeon and Leaf. Ah, shit. I've never had a Leafeon in the game, but I have had an Espeon, and I do like Espeon. Espeon, cool.
Cool. Very nice.
Why were you getting like a census or a survey?
No, like, because I decided by the end of this, like, I either wanted to be an Espeon or Leafeon.
We got another big win!
Woo!
Totally legit. I definitely didn't load state.
Do the dance.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Friggin'
do you get from this?
Lotad's dad.
Low dad.
Lodad.
Whoa, Dad.
Whoa, Dad!
Did you guys see the vibing Umbreon during the Pokemon X Post Malone concert? I didn't watch
Dude, yeah,
the concert.
did.
I didn't watch it either, but like I saw it became like a meme.
dare
Like, they
you.
took a little gif of Eevee or what is it, Umbreon like bumping out, like just vibing, and it became
How
like a
dare
thing.
you not watch it? Post Malone said sex in front of Lugia. How dare you not watch it?
Wait, are you kidding?
I like
I'm
skimmed
not
through
joking.
it, I must say.
Grant.
I'm not joking. He's he's literally underwater. Lugia flies by and he goes, "It was just the sex though." And then yeah,
How did the the Pokemon Company really does throw out all of their high and mightiness when it comes to publicity and money, huh?
I'm gonna...
I was thinking because it's like, I
I'm
mean,
gonna be
sure
right
you
back
want
to
to
the
get,
bathroom.
Sure, we got time.
sure you want to get like famous people, right? But it's like I
but
don't.
why Post Malone?
It's
because what I
so
was-
it doesn't fit.
What I was thinking, it's just like, well, why not, get people that are also on brand with like what you do?
I can guarantee you
know?
there must be musicians, like good, talented, and famous musicians who are Pokemon fans. You know what I mean? Like legitimately. And to be fair, Post Malone might be one of them. That being said, he is
Maybe.
definitely off-brand.
Yeah, because it's like, so I don't know.
It's weird. It do be
Because
weird.
I mean, sure, like this might be like a good
my God,
move.
Zach.
Like this might garner a lot of
yes,
attention.
Grant, what?
Are you just fucking like?
Yes, he is. This is
No,
why we're
I'm not.
bantering,
Are you
Grant.
just googling this? Are you just?
No.
So yeah.
Also,
Wait,
Mikey,
but
can you
like,
tell
I'm
me
pretty
real
sure-
quick, is Grant really loud? The new guy that's talking about Post Malone saying sex in front of Lugia? Can you tell me if
He
he's
did
loud?
say it. Am I loud?
Loudred.
I can't, well,
Loud
because,
red.
like, to me right now, you sound way clearer than normal. Like, normally I have to turn you up to, like, 180-something%, and I
Oh, am I
left
loud
you...
as fuck then?
Well, you... I mean, apparently to everybody else you're fine, but I'm just asking for stream, because if not, I'll just leave you the way you are. Like, it's not that bad, but I just want to make sure that you don't sound too loud for stream.
Should I check? Or should someone check? Or should I?
You are all good audio-wise. Thank you very much, Mikey.
Nice.
Once again, I'm very happy that we have at least one person who actually watches these streams, so I don't just have to ask Saba to leave.
Oh, Mikey.
What are we talking about? Oh, Lawrence was gonna ask us. Lawrence was gonna ask us another Pokemon question.
Ooh.
Because they've been throwing terms all over the place. I've taken a back seat, and now they want me to ask some
we are
questions.
going to, like, Lawrence will never be as caught up. He will never be as caught up as he needs to be in order to actively participate in these conversations, but I do want him to be less lost.
I am trying to pick up a few things.
Like?
The pieces.
Yeah. Is Grass Knot good? Grass Knot deals damage based on their weight, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
what you're
weight
saying is that it
based.
would have been really good against Groudon?
Oh, absolutely. Groudon's like
God.
5,000 pounds.
Frig.
You know, we're really smart. If you hadn't noticed.
Well, I mean, I got this.
very
I got this through
smart.
random chance. So.
SMRT.
Wait, no. Yep. Sorry, because I can sell this for more money than recycling it. So I'll do that.
So questions, Lawrence.
Yes,
huh?
and then Grant apparently had something that
Alright.
he wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I do.
If you could choose one Pokemon to kill off indefinitely.
Lawrence, these aren't questions that'll help you in these conversations later.
No. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Who would it be?
I know there's some useless ones.
Dunsparce.
Oh yeah, Dunsparce is pretty useless.
Dunsparce is shite, and Grant, don't scoff at me. You're lucky I didn't fucking say Shuckle.
You can go straight to
Can I
hell.
learn Grass Knot? I'll look
Do
it up.
not collect go.
Dawn, when she turns into a Leafeon, if that's what Saba goes with, can learn Grass Knot. But at that point, we'll probably have a better move anyway.
Oh, Dunsparce is cute. Why do you want to kill him?
It's fucking stupid.
Exactly.
It's pretty useless.
It
Lawrence.
is useless. It does not even fit the fucking fable, like, cryptid that it's supposed to be based on. It's stupid. It's dumb. It needs an evolution. Oh, Aerial Ace!
That's pretty good.
Holy shit,
so
who can learn
fat.
Aerial Ace on our
Flying
team?
Pokemon. If we have flying Pokemon.
Great. Who posted? Lawrence!
Oh my
Lawrence,
god.
you posted the fattest Dunsparce I have
God.
ever seen.
No, but that's not a Dunsparce.
So
That's like a
thick.
No, but there is a Dunsparce, but then the other one is like an evolution, but he's so thick. Oh, the region doesn't fit, unfortunately. The picture's too wide. Sorry about that.
Oh no, he's too wide.
He's too wide. You have to take a
wide.
screen snip of just him and then post that, and then I can put it on stream. All
What
right.
other bad Pokemon are there, guys?
Shuckle.
Because there's like
I'll
no.
fucking kill you.
Literally any,
Wrong.
like, to me, there are no bad Pokemon. There are just Pokemon whose designs I think are lazy and dumb, and I hate them. Chonk
I think
Sparse.
I don't like. I don't care for Binacle.
Which one's Binacle?
Is that the two? One that
Oh,
look like
is that the
hands?
one that they added in a Lola or whatever?
I think so.
And it's like a barnacle, but he's like
with
Punch.
hands? Yeah.
Yeah, he ponch.
He Punch.
Yeah.
His evolution's fine, but I don't care for him. There he is.
No.
Dude, what about the guy that's just a sandcastle?
Lawrence, what have you done?
I
Look
definitely
at that
don't know
Shuckle.
worthy of being kept.
Oh, and then that's
There's
Binacle.
another one, but it might be inappropriate.
Well, let me turn off the Discord space just in
DM me.
case.
So you want me to send it anyways?
Send it, and then if it's bad, I'll delete it.
Alright, I'm back.
We're in Kalos. Thank you, Mikey. I haven't played X and Y yet.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
back.
god, Lawrence!
Oh
What did I
my
come back to?
This is the shenanigans that I'm seeing.
What the fuck did I come
I'm
back to?
borking that just in case I have to do the Discord thing later.
That's
pretty funny.
hilarious.
Aw man, I can't believe we got. Okay, can Feraligatr learn Aerial Ace?
I don't.
Yeah.
Or Totodile rather?
Is it?
Let me check.
Lawrence, you want to explain the picture?
Describe it. Yeah, Lawrence, in your own words, describe the fucking abomination you just showed all of us.
All right, it is a. Okay, so just think of a giant, super muscly Adonis of a body.
Hot.
Yeah. Imagine that yellow, and then there's a shuckle.
Totodile
where
can
that
learn
schmuckle
aerial
would be.
ace, yes.
Thank you.
And imagine the head looks like the head of a shuckle, or like One Punch Man. It's just smooth and round.
It's a shuckle. It's supposed to be the face of a shuckle. Adrian, would you mind looking up one more thing? Would you mind looking up if Pikachu, Eevee, Machop, or Totodile can learn Sludge Bomb?
That's what I'm doing right now, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Gotcha, Chief.
Hang on, let me check something real quick.
Oh, God. We're getting, by the way, we're getting Lawrence today.
Nope, none of us can learn Sludge Bomb.
Okay, so Sludge Bomb is kill. Sorry, Sludge Bomb. All right, store all of that. Yes.
This is the coolest design Pokemon.
Oh God, that's so opinionated.
Exactly.
Shuckle.
Fuck you.
That I saw, I agree.
So we're going to throw out Zach's thing for throwing out Shuckle. So what else, guys? Is there any other thing would be fine to be like meh? We don't care.
What? As far as what?
To be deleted?
As far as like Pokemon, yeah.
And no, I didn't say
we're
Shuckle. I
back to
said
that one.
Dunsparce. You and I both
No,
said
you said
Dunsparce.
Shuckle. After.
I said you're lucky I'm not saying Shuckle.
No. Then you said it afterwards.
Oh, I forget that. I rescind that because I don't actually want to get rid of Shuckle. Shuckle has a place in the world. It's just not in my line of sight.
Don't fuckle with Shuckle.
Shut
It has
the
a place
fuck
in my
up.
world, just nowhere near me.
Yeah, exactly. It has a place in the world just nowhere near me.
Just not within my line of sight.
That's really good. All right, I gotta put all this shit in here. God. I don't know who else deserves to be deleted. Pretty much nobody.
Just Dunsparce.
Even like Feebas, literally a Pokemon that's designed to be ugly, has a place in the world.
Dang.
Literally everything
Shame.
but Dunsparce to me. I'm straight up.
Let's be honest. We probably don't remember, but I think there are some.
Grant hasn't said one. That's because Grant loves all Pokemon.
No, I said
Grant, I
Binacle.
feel
What
you,
the
but
fuck
you
are
have-
Oh, you
talking
did say
about?
Binacle. I'm sorry. Listen, dude, I've been focusing on berries. I'm sorry.
So, Adrian, what about you? There's one to get rid of.
If I had to get rid of a Pokemon,
Yeah. Wishy-washy. No.
no, probably something from the newer gens. Let me look up a Pokedex.
Mikey wants to get rid of Sobble's second evolution, i.e. the one that we nominated for Adrian to be, the one that's an emo kid.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I think that design's fine. It's a little on the nose, but it's fine.
I actually like a lot of the new Pokemon now that I'm looking at them.
Yeah, actually, I was very surprised because I was like looking at them, and some of them are really great.
Can I propose like a slight alternate version of this conversation of, instead of like delete a Pokemon, can you pick a Pokemon where it's like, man, I wish they tweaked that design a little bit?
Like redesign.
Yeah, like it's close. Like I like the idea, but I don't like the design that they ended up with. Because I would say that new Stonehenge Pokemon, it's real close.
That's fair.
It's real close to me. I like the concept of Stonehenge, but Pokemon. Well, it's not really Stonehenge, you know what I mean? But still, it's like, it's weird. Wait, why am I recycling?
This line is good.
Order.
I don't.
What? You can turn max elixirs and shit? I didn't know that. Wait, a zinc?
You can do that, yeah, with any pretty much edible item, like
Whoa,
elixir
wait.
seeds.
So if I use a zinc, do I still get the thing, but plus a bonus?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna try it. I've never done that before.
What is that called, Grant?
Stonejourner.
It's like sojourn and stone.
Would someone get
Hey, yo,
rid of,
those
is it
legs look
Garbodon? what his
Garbodor?
name is?
Hang on, wait,
Garbodor
wait.
is a good design.
Okay.
The design is literally Garbodor, but it's a good design.
I just checked. The following are
about
drinkable items that will never get a good
Stunfisk?
feeling stat increase. Drinks, calcium, ginseng, iron, protein, zinc.
Do
Fuck.
people like Stunfisk?
We can redesign Stunfisk. I feel.
Stunfisk is a little blah.
But I will say
Hey!
Dunsparce is meh.
Oh, that's
I still agree with Dunsparce.
Oh, so for those ones instead of getting an extra bonus, you just get to drink them outside of a dungeon.
Oh, okay.
You know what,
So that's
Mikey? I
fine.
will say something you might not hear otherwise, and I do like Score Bunny, but I think this is a trend. It's not just has to do with Score Bunny, but I've talked about this where I feel like the designers of Pokemon are not being subtle in what they're basing the Pokemon off of anymore.
Yes, we did talk about this. Yeah.
So, like, let's say, for example, I'm gonna give something that was good, which was whatchamacallit. It was Turtwig. Like Turtwig's final evolution, which is Torterra, right?
Yep,
Like
Torterra.
based off of like a Zen Garden. Like it's not immediate, but it's like when Zach told me, I was like, really? I was like very actually amazed because I actually really liked that. But if you look at the ones from the new Pokemon, including Score Bunny,
what is
all
Score
of them
Bunny's
are just.
final? I don't remember. Grant,
It's
it
just
was
a
your
soccer
thing.
player.
Yeah,
Is it the name?
Cinderace. There you go.
Yes, Cinderace. So it's like it's just a soccer player, or like Grookey's is just a
Drummer.
someone who plays drums.
It is like Animal Cross profession.
Yeah, and
in
it's like
both cases.
obviously you can be like inspired, like we were saying with like
And a
Fennekin's
sniper.
like a witch, but it's not like she doesn't, or like Fennekin doesn't have a, like
Yeah, thank you.
just a hat, you know. So it's like I want them to be subtler about their incorporation or like inspiration for Pokemon. But I will say, out of all of them, if I were to choose which one I would want, it would probably be, Score Bunny.
I don't know. I really like Misdreavus, and Misdreavus is obviously a fucking witch, like giant witch hat and drapey witch dress and purple.
Well, yeah, but that's like super fitting though.
No, but
Right.
I'm about to say, like, kind of coming to Saba's defense there, like, Misdreavus is a very good design, but what
Yeah.
Saba is saying is that it's not literally like Miss Magus, Anyway, it's not literally just a ghost that is wearing a literal hat and dress. It is a ghost where the hat and dress is part of its design, and it has like extra accoutrements to make it a little bit more. A little bit more subtle overall. Yeah,
and
you look
maybe
at that, and clearly
also,
it's supposed to be designed off a witch. You're right. Like the design is coherent and obvious in that way. But like if you look at Cinderace, he's actually just wearing a soccer jersey, just without like the team logo on it. And it's like that's like because Saba and I had this discussion already, and we pretty much came to the same conclusion. So that's what she's saying. Is like think.
Yeah, and it might be because it's like it's like a 3-part evolution line, right? We're also like I think the ones from the newer generation. He is very cute. He is very cute. But it's like the progression doesn't make as much sense anymore. Like we say, Sobble is cute as heck. And then you go to the second one, which is like a sad kind of emo kid
It's like weird
into
emo.
like a sniper, and I'm like, what? What happened?
Well, the
this just
normal
like a
the normal
person?
evolution isn't a sniper. The mega or the Gigantamax form is a sniper. The one above that is the normal one is supposed to just be like a spy, which is supposed to tie into the idea of
still-
like European espionage and stuff. But
Yeah, and
sure,
the
but you
Sobble
still
is
go
just
from,
European
like, a-
depression.
it's European
God, that's
depression.
True.
That's
I'm about to
pretty
say,
funny.
look at the pose. That's supposed to be like James Bond. Ish.
Yeah, but so it's like
Name's Bond.
it feels like the
Name's
progression is
Bond.
way more human-like than like I think more creative. Because let's say for Score Bunny, it is kind of cute. It goes to like the second.
And 7 years ago.
But its middle evolution is like a grumpy little kid, like freaking Sasuke, basically. But it's like
It's basically
a
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
At first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was going to like you know, just because it's like this discussion, we have had it before, and I don't necessarily want us to like repeat the entire thing over again. Saba has made several points along this rant, and I'm like, dude, these are good quotes that I could definitely use against Saba in the future.
Oh my
and
gosh.
and I love the idea of what's Saba's middle evolution even called?
What?
My
What's
middle.
what's Sable's middle evolution called? The second
Oh.
one.
Saba.
I think you said Saba.
I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, Saba's middle
What are we
evolution.
talking about?
No,
when did I turn
Sable.
into a?
Saba, what do you turn into?
I have no
What do you
idea.
become?
Not your final stage, your middle stage.
Yeah, but not what you will.
Wouldn't that be
but-
where Saba is right now?
Dude, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't grow any
necessarily.
taller.
Would you say Saba is already middle-aged?
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's
I'm
middle-aged, but
middle-aged?
usually by the time you're middle-aged, you're like done, right?
Dude, I would say I'm in my middle form. I'm like way different than I used to be when I was younger.
Are you okay? All right. I think I'm picking up on what Adrian and Grant are putting down. Are you two insinuating that humans like every human's final evolution is to be like an old person? Because
Yes.
you can have old Pokemon. We see that in the anime. You can just have a Pokemon that is old, right?
Well, here's the second question: is Saba a 3 evolution line or a 2 evolution line?
Ooh, that's a good
good
question,
point.
actually. Dude, that's
Wow.
oof.
I mean, technically, you peak at like 25, like physically, right? Isn't it?
Something along
So
those
is that your
lines.
final evolution?
Some people don't.
And then you start deteriorating after that point, I guess. I don't know.
Awesome.
I
can't
don't know.
wait.
I can't. What the fuck?
Hey Grant, shut the fuck up. There are certain other people that are closer than that than you. So
Anywho, those are my grievances. You might have blocked me out, Mikey, but it's okay.
I
like
say, it should be
telling my
noted above all
grievances.
else, people are still allowed to like the Pokemon that they like, you know?
Yeah, and it's like no way in shape or form do I hate them. I do think Scorbunny and Sobble were
Grant.
adorable.
Grant, did you just edit that or did you find it?
That's
I found that. That was just like in one of the recommended Google images.
That is Sobble.
Yeah.
Sad.
Like, I don't know.
So, yeah.
I almost like I said it. I think I said it like back when Grant and I were still living together. Actually, I think I might have still been dating Malia at the time. But I had like a conversation where it's like, man, I really want the Sobble evolution line to be somebody who is a sad child, and then the middle they're like reclusive, like they're still sad, but they're not like outwardly sobbing all the time. And then when they're older, they're like better. You know, like the idea of like the progression of their evolution is them getting over their sadness. I thought that'd be really cool.
Argue that that's what it kind of is.
I thought it would have been cool if they became like a
guess it kind of
depressive
is that,
artist,
isn't it?
but that's
It
projection.
is kind of.
Sorry, Adrian, say that again.
I thought if they became like a depressed painter, but that's just projection.
Mikey, you don't have to go that far if you want to fight.
I'll fight
I
Saba
don't
at
know why
Dave's
would
parking
you-
lot.
At Denny's parking lot
God.
specifically.
Who's that guy? It was like a pseudo gimmick Twitter where every time, like every tweet is like, yo, if you want to throw down, meet me at the blank blank at blank blank at blank time, and it's literally every tweet
I
that he
love that
does,
guy.
and it's a picture of him at the location.
I love the one where he's in front of a like safety cone. He says, "Meet me at the VLC media player."
That one's really good.
That's my favorite.
It's so good. Oh. Wait a minute, I just thought of something. What the fuck do I get if I turn a max elixir into a drink? Is it gonna max out? Is it gonna restore my PP that I didn't use? What the hell does
Let
that
me
do?
check. It gives you potentially +2 IQ. Maybe.
Gives you potential.
Maybe
It gives you plus
could
2
get
IQ.
smart.
It gives you +2 IQ on like a good feeling drink where you get lucky with the event. I don't know what it does by default.
Ah, okay.
That's what they told me to recruit me for college.
All they tell me is lies.
Say the statement. I say the whole statement so I can get the line.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. I just wanted to get the audio and then use
Sadness,
it.
that's
Never
what
mind.
it is.
It's never mind.
Just
It's fine.
sadness.
I'm suffering.
Hey, Lawrence.
He's muted.
Fuck. I was gonna bully him about Pokemon again.
You're gonna bully him. Damn it! I was gonna bully him, but he muted.
I want Lawrence to ask actual pertinent questions, like so that way he's less fucking lost when we're talking about shit.
While Lawrence is gone, I have another
Pokemon
topic.
Sorry, yeah.
So, I was thinking, and I kind of created 3 categories of all the evil Pokemon organizations.
Oh, like the teams?
Yeah, the teams. So like, you can separate them into 3, and I want to see if like what you guys think, and also if we could get it into 2, because 1 only really fits 1 team, I could think. So the first one being organized crime, right?
Which is just like a mafia sort of thing.
Yeah, Team Rocket, right?
Team Rocket, Team Galactic, I think.
Well, the second one is cult. Team Plasma is absolutely a cult.
Okay.
You could argue that Team Galactic is also a cult. And the third one, and I don't know how to phrase it better than terrorist.
So, about to say, so Team Aqua and Team Magma are basically eco-terrorists, both of them.
Yeah, like, well, so, but they change it, right? In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they kind of change it of how their goals, because the original goal was I want more water because water cool, or I want more land because land cool. They change it where it's about humans versus Pokemon, where Team Magma wants to create more land because of overpopulation and so that humanity can develop further. But Team Aqua's like, nah, fuck humanity, we screwed up, we should return to the original, like, fucking Pangea or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow,
I thought
that's
they were
weird.
actually somewhat legitimate like things, but I feel like Team Galactic is one of like the bigger, more dangerous.
Team Galactic, you could probably also terrorist Team Plasma and Black and White too. I'm about to say you could say the same thing about Team Galactic, because in Platinum, their objective, well, like in all 3 of the generations, their objective was to control all of time and space and then reset everything, because they were
to recreate the universe.
Right, because they were saying the exact same thing of like the relationship between human and Pokemon is not healthy. We need to recreate the universe so we can recreate this but better. So they're basically the same thing as the Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Team Magma, Team Aqua, I guess.
So terror.
Like I agree, but it feels like it's on like a way bigger scale.
What about Team Flare? What the fuck was Team Flare doing?
Team Flare is a terrorist.
I also wanted to mention
fabulousness.
You gotta add, if we're organizing the generation teams by what they are, you gotta add just non-threat for Team Skull and Team Yell.
Team Skull and Team Yell are basically just hooligans. They're
a non-threat.
All of them are cults, guys. That's what we're getting at here.
No, cult is different.
No, they're not.
No, I'm about to say
Team Yell is a cult. Team Yell is K-pop stans.
I'm about to say
You're
that's
right. The newer one has actually gone a bit out of the way from them. But
technically, Team Skull is organized crime. They're just really non-threatening.
Yeah.
So they're technically organized. I'm about to say they're still a gang, and they still do actually steal shit for money. So they are technically organized crime.
I guess, but it's like organized misdemeanors, not even organized crime.
But that's still crime.
Still
like if you're organizing to commit a crime, that is organized crime. They're not Team Rocket, where they take over an entire radio station. Yeah. Like they're not that, but they are
Pokemon
still
trafficking.
Yeah, but they are still committing organized crime. That being said, Team Yell is actually just they're actually just hooligan stands, K-pop stands. Yeah.
A cult.
I guess.
What about the ones from Alolan?
That's Team Skull.
That is Team Skull.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Or you could argue Aether Foundation as well.
The Aether Foundation, once again, organized crime.
Yes.
Well, actually, are they
and then
terrorists?
If you want to like
no, never mind, because they don't want to like destroy the world. They want to like control the ultra beasts, right? Yeah. Man, this is a good topic. This is fucked. And once again, Lawrence is back and he's completely dead.
No, I'm sorry, Lawrence.
Very much so.
Lawrence, I need more from you, Lawrence.
Lawrence, how do you feel about the
teams that you're talking about?
So the idea is that every Pokemon generation typically has like the bad guy team that serve as like the antagonist for the story for the most part. So the most basic one, which you probably already know, is Team Rocket, right? So you already know them. They're basically just the mob, but in Pokemon, right? I'm not gonna go over all of them because they're not all relevant, but for the most part, most of the teams are just, you know, criminals who will steal people's Pokemon and like beat the crap out of them, and they have a overarching objective, which is typically the same-ish thing of like destroying the world, but under some circumstances not really. Like Team Yell, for example, the bad team that's in Gen 8, they literally just stan and like absolutely adore this one, like, she's not even like a gym leader, right? She's just like a personality.
No, she's a trainer.
Yeah, she's
just a trainer.
She's just a trainer, but they adore
her brother is
the
leader.
yeah. Well, that's so Grant, I was saying this before, but I think in Mighty Sword that's Team Yell. They are so they're supposed to be based on like soccer hooligans, right? Because the 8th generation is based on like Europe and stuff. So they literally just stand this one trainer because A, she kind of can sing, I guess, in some occasions, and B, her fashion sense is pretty okay, and C, she's cute. And so they fucking stand the shit out of her to the point where they'll destroy venues because they're too hype. It's like, oh my god.
Boy.
It's pretty funny, but Mikey makes a good point. I just imagine like all of us talking, and Lawrence is just sitting in like the corner kids table drinking a juice box as he stares at us.
It's that meme. It's that meme where it's poorly drawn and the guy's in the corner and it has Lawrence's face on it, and it's like, they don't know that I know nothing about Pokemon, and then the other ones it's like the four of us talking.
Lawrence is just waiting for his mom to pick him up.
Oh god.
That's pretty funny.
Anywho, yeah, I don't know, Grant. This is pretty difficult to narrow down to 2, because like, I don't know. I really think.
I also just wanted your guys' opinion on.
I really think you could narrow it down to organized crime and terrorists. I think. Because like most of the ones that are like cult-ish, they still do. They're doing like imagine if Scientology suddenly was like, bro, we gotta steal everybody's pets and we're gonna
and let them free
and let them free, and then also we're gonna like blow up this building because whatever, you know what I mean? Like, just because they have the fundamentals of a cult doesn't mean that their actions aren't the actions of a terrorist organization. So I really think you could make it like organized crime and terrorist.
Well, now we're in Lawrence and my specialty of cults, so.
Oh yes, the Scientology.
And Scientology. Let's go.
Let's go.
I used to go to an
clean.
place. I used to go to an optometrist place that was literally right next to a Scientology cult center.
Oh my god.
Oh, how was it?
It was a concerningly large a building, especially in a very like fucking what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like it was one of those areas with a lot of like silicon like tech areas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Cisco, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Cisco area. Except there was also just a giant fucking Scientology building right in the middle of it, next to my optometrist place.
Should have invited us.
Yeah, TFTI.
Should have. Yeah. No, it was concerning for sure. I was like, their building is too big around here. That is too many stories for being a Scientology place.
What?
It was a tall building, yeah.
Okay, when you said like you said like a big building, I thought you meant like it was like, I don't know, like just like wide or something. Like, I don't know. I didn't expect it to have multiple fucking floors. That's why I said it was so concerning.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Looming over you, just like Scientology.
Just like Scientology looms over
Grant,
the world.
please.
Yes.
My soul.
No, your teeth.
No.
You have
my
no
teeth,
soul.
right? Sorry.
It was concerning because the first time I went there, I was getting glasses. I was like, I wonder what that says. I came back on the way back. I was like, oh no.
Oh
my
shit.
New glasses.
Oh yeah, because you got glasses. That's funny.
It was very concerning, but I guess it was kind of funny.
I would also like to propose what you guys think of like the not the like main game teams. So like or where you would categorize them? Because I would say like Team Snag'em is organized crime. Team Cypher is like, if we're doing, I guess they would just be terrorists.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Have you not played? Oh my God, Zach!
What?
We need to play. We need
can't
to
play
Pokemon
Coliseum.
and XZ. Why not?
Oh my God! Now that I just forgot.
I don't have an emulator that can play it. Probably.
What's the one that had the shadow Pokemon? That was like the Lugia on the cover.
Yeah.
Like the dark Lugia.
That was Pokemon XD.
Oh my God! I loved that game, and I was also very bad at it.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Damn it. All right.
You had the
play
fucking
it.
giant, like you had
Grant,
the
do
Axel hair
me a favor.
character.
Put that in video ideas.
That I will say, they succeeded in
Shut up,
Pokemon
Mikey.
XD making.
Shut up. He doesn't know how emulators work.
They made a very androgynous player character in XD. They succeeded a lot of that. The
Am
character was
I all
very
set
hard
to do
to tell the
this?
gender.
I think I am. So I am good to exit to main. Nope.
That
Wait,
is
how do
a
I?
lot
How do
of
I?
apps,
Wait, how the hell do I? How do I
I'm
exit?
hyped. I love those games.
How the hell do I
Very
exit to
hyped.
main menu? Can I just quit? Right?
I don't know.
Can I just load? Can I just load the ROM?
I suppose you could.
All right, I'm gonna do a save state just in case this is wrong, but I'm gonna just load the ROM, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, just reset emulator. That's weird. There isn't a button to be like, "Hey, go back to main menu." That feels
What's
weird.
the issue?
Well, okay. So, Grant, welcome to the stream. We're going to be getting Lawrence. I have to scroll all the way up on air now, but Adrian was very kind and generated a Wonder Mail code, so I can.
Oh my God.
So we can get Lawrence's Totodile. All right. So it's Wonder Mail S, right?
Yes, Wonder Mail S.
Receive. Password. Okay.
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Yeah, this may take a while.
Wait, hold up. Oh, can I use my mouse? I can. Would someone mind reading it to me?
Sure. Dash T. 5 6 J ampersand
Okay.
7.
No, that's an at. That's not an ampersand, Zach.
No.
Oh fuck. How do I delete it?
Delete.
Oh no, we already
Delete.
screwed up.
I already did.
Ampersand.
Ampersand. Sorry.
7. That symbol.
Okay, now it's an at symbol.
Hashtag
Pound sign.
RJ
RJ.
plus
Plus sign.
27
27
F3
F3
You sunk my
Equals.
battleship.
equals 8 ampersand
8 ampersand
N2
N2 N2. Okay,
N2.
thank you. I thought you said
Nautical
end 2, and I was like, what? I'm ending?
2
Sorry.
6C
6C?
yes
Thank you.
36 7
Oh,
367.
these are really long.
HN
HN?
N nautical dash nautical N at symbol
Thank you. At symbol, at sign.
T3
23.
T3
Oh, T3. T3.
there you go.
Almost had to do that whole
Correct.
thing again.
Oh gosh, that was a fear that
All right,
I had
now
in my
if
head
I
that
end,
didn't
it should be
press.
fine.
It should be fine, yes. Receive
Totodile,
Wonder
rescue
Mail
the
S.
Applewoods, Level 1. Yeah!
Fuck,
Difficulty
I forgot to generate.
You forgot to generate what?
No, I know that's correct. I thought I generated Beach Cave. No, that's Applewoods, yeah.
Okay.
Look, we gotta save Lawrence.
We gotta go save Lawrence. We got mail and we gotta go save Lawrence now.
Lawrence should have read out the code because it's Lawrence's mission.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh well,
Oh,
it's
well.
fine. All right, so
Save him.
now we're gonna continue. Yes. We haven't actually seen the save screen in a while. All right,
That's
let's
really
look at
cute,
the
yeah.
Let's look at the items. There we go. Let's look at the job list. And there he is.
There's the lad.
There's the lad.
Here's the Lawrence lad.
So real quick, can we nickname somebody a nickname that already exists?
I don't know.
Because I was still planning on having Totodile be called Jay.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, we'll see.
Name him Law.
But can we look at the art that's cute? Oh, that's... Oh, shit. I did skip it. I did skip over it. At some point, we'll probably go back to the main menu where we can see it. But yeah, they do have, like, a lot of custom, like, just really pastel-y, like, you know, notebook-style drawings, and I love it. All right. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. In which case, since I don't think we're forgetting anything, we can go on our adventure. Wait, hold up. I am forgetting something. I have to deposit my money. All right. Feel free to, we can go back to banter. Huzzah.
Did you guys see the fucking publicity stunt that Burger King did this week?
Yes, and I'm so annoyed at the people that are like, oh, it was just an accident. I'm like, fuck you. That's so clearly a stunt. Anywho.
That's all I wanted to say. That's why I said Burger King foot mouth, because they really stuck their foot in their mouth this week.
Oop.
I'm unfamiliar with the publicity stunt that
they released a tweet that said "Women belong in the kitchen."
It was National Women's Day, and so they put a tweet where it was, you know, it was exactly as Adrian said. They said women belong in the kitchen,
right.
and then with like fucking 100 characters left in the tweet, they were like, there is a discrepancy in gender hiring in the fast food industry, and we would like to acknowledge it and like blah blah blah. And it's like, fuck you. You could have put that in the same one. You clearly did that to get people mad. It's so stupid.
It was the shock. It was like the shock advertising or whatever.
Exactly. Anyways, we're about to get Lawrence. Well, we'll join after we finish the mission.
I thought that was... I saw the load tab, and I was like, oh, dude, Lawrence. Oh, I'm so excited to get Lawrence.
Right.
Oh my god, that karate chop.
Yeah.
Dude, you beat the shit out of him. Oh, it's Lawrence!
Hello.
There he is, lads.
Lawrence, we found you.
You must stuff my soul in this Pokemon.
We'll do that back at base. I
Lawrence,
promise.
this is your voice. Oh, you missed it.
All right. No, because we have a lot more quests to do.
Now, if you fail any of these missions by dying, you will lose Lawrence.
That is true. But then couldn't we just do the Wonder Mail again?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, I do wonder. I don't know actually.
I might have to generate
Wonder Mail.
Which
I do Wonder Mail. But yeah, Grant, what made you think about all these Pokemon criminals? Like, why were you thinking about it?
Pokemon Enterprise.
Well, I recently played through and beat both Pokemon Y and Omega Ruby.
You're way faster than I am, bud. Like, I got Y a long time ago and I beat that, but I got Alpha Sapphire and I'm like, I'm not done with it yet.
Ooh, sad.
Because I think I
they're both
started playing
fun.
it, yeah.
They're both very fun. And that was my second time beating them. And so I was like, yeah, let's just delete the save data. And so, you know, it was just a good time. And so I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, these teams are really interesting. And then I'm like, okay, can you like categorize them?
Shiny wait, hold up. Shiny Hunt for Lawrence. Can you get shiny Pokemon in the Mystery Dungeon series? Even?
I think so.
No. 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 Now the thought's in my brain, and I don't want to think about it.
Oh no, you cannot. Only two of them. One of them is one we already met. Another one's a plot Pokemon.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, Kecleon is shiny.
Right.
The purple one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And then there's one shiny plot Pokemon later we can get.
Oh my god, Badoo's really cute too.
Badoo is really cute, yeah.
Watch me as I kill it.
Absolutely.
Watch me murder this.
I want nothing more than to murder children.
All right, we got that sound bite.
Audio's good.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Who the fuck edits my shit except for me?
Grant sometimes.
Oh my god.
Sometimes.
Excuse
Letter
you.
J, you gotta... Oh yeah. Well, Grant, when's the last time Shit, he's right. Shit, fuck. Fuck.
Good
No!
job, boys. The operation is done.
I
got it.
want Grant to now produce a video that's just called Zach incriminates himself for 20 minutes, and it's just every every horrible thing I've said edited together out of context.
You think I could cut that down to 20 minutes?
Oh yes, asshole. I don't say incendiary shit that often. All right, and that's how the video starts.
Yeah.
Listen, gotta make the content. You can get shiny Pokemon as strong foes in Rescue Team DX. You're kidding. I did not even know that. That's ridiculous. One of the mechanics that's in Rescue Team DX, which is a really great addition in general, is so you still have like the Outlaws, right? But the Outlaws have an independent, not exactly faction, but like there's like a different thing where sometimes in a dungeon, after you've like leveled past it like really far, as Mikey alludes to in chat, you'll get like a spawn of like that dungeon's super strong version of the of a certain Pokemon, and it's really cool because sometimes you'll like I went through a dungeon and I was just wandering around and suddenly a Licky showed up and I was like, you're not supposed to be here, what the hell? And then he fucking one-shot me and I was like, oh! It's okay, understood, I'll take you more seriously, sir. And it was really funny.
Okay, as we are in a dungeon right now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go munch on something. To grab something to munch
I
on.
need to find the scanner.
Munching in the dungeon.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Oh, speaking of Munchkin and Dungeon, do any of you know of Dungeon Meshi?
You told me about it. I don't know if anyone else has, but I still need to read it.
No, I'm not familiar.
It's got a dwarf dilf in it. What else do you need?
Terrence.
I'll see you guys later. I got stuff to do. I got some reading
Adrian,
to
would
do.
you like to explain the basic premise, or should I? Since you've actually read it, I
I've
guess.
been rereading it the last few weeks in quarantine.
Yeah,
once in a
so feel
while
free,
because
since
I
I'm
love
just
this
doing the
fucking story.
game.
So Dungeon Meshi is a relatively like at surface generic story about some fantasy characters going to dungeon, although I'll say the lore for dungeon is very fleshed out and included in the story, which makes it interesting. But the basic premise is there's these adventurers and they go pretty deep and they're fighting a dragon and their group is getting fucked up by this dragon, and at the last second one of the group's cleric gets chomped basically in the mid-center, and before she dies teleports the other members out, and they lose their gear because they were teleported out forcefully, and they're like, fuck, we gotta go save our cleric. So they're like, alright, well, 2 of our members left because they're like, fuck this shit, we don't want to deal with this anymore. So that leaves 3 of us. We don't have our gear, we lost most of our rations, all we have are some weapons on us. We can't spend that much money. If we wanted rations, we have to go out town, downgrade gear, like sell our gear, get shittier gear, and then slowly grind our way through the dungeon again to buy more rations. Or we could keep our good gear and just eat the monsters as we go.
Oh no.
Oh yes, eat monster.
So that's the hook of the manga, is that they go in and they kill a scorpion easily and like, all right, got a scorpion, this is a low monster, we did it easily. How the fuck do we cook this? And like immediately they're on a lower level, so this fucking crazy ass like creepy looking dwarf walks up, like stalking them, this like, hey you kids, I saw you were not cooking that scorpion right, let me show you to do it. And they find out that they happened upon one dwarf who happens to have been living in this dungeon for decades, and is like, I don't like seeing you guys malnourish yourselves like this and mistreat your stomachs and bodies, so I'm going to guide you through and teach you how to eat monsters.
Hell yeah.
Boy.
And the dwarf is a like hyper dilf, but
that's besides the point.
like
I think that's the point.
I think that is.
I want.
I'll post a picture
need
on
to
air.
see.
That's what the dwarf looks like.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
I do believe that the first time I do believe it. I don't know. I feel like we were on a subway. Maybe it was actually just really late at night and we were in the light rail. But I remember Adrian like offhandedly mentioning something about the show, just in or not the show, the manga in general. Although, is it getting an anime? I hope it does.
They got a short trailer for the series that was, I believe, animated by like Bones, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, they got a short trailer, and it made everyone like, dude, this needs an anime really badly. But I don't think there's any word for an anime coming up.
Ooh, I hope it does eventually. But yeah,
actually,
like
I could link the video for the trailer since it's just a short little thing.
Sure. I'm about to say I don't see a problem with that. And the because you know me, like one of the things I really like the most about a narrative is like when the world building is so well thought out and just like lush with detail. And Adrian's just like telling me about like the world, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick. Like, Adrian, do you think it would be a spoiler to tell them what happens to the cleric when she gets revived?
Yeah, if you want to read it, yeah, that'd be a spoiler.
All right. A spoiler.
Shame.
A spoiler. But yeah, that's the video. That's
super
released
fucking
the
cool.
trailer. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of really good world building in it. Is what I'll say.
And the food does look good, not gonna lie.
True.
Also, this is the first panel where the dwarf gets introduced, and this is the first thing you see him doing. Scorpion Hopper, I see. The way you're doing is completely unacceptable. Who the fuck are you?
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
You guys suck at cooking. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm not cooking this correctly at all.
It's really good.
You fool.
It's also just like a really cool premise. I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't remember exactly what it was called, and man, now that I think about it, I really want to find the video essay that I learned this from. But there's like a premise in like just fundamental human storytelling, which is like there are certain aspects of living that are ubiquitous across all cultures, right? And so if you write a story that strongly features one of those things, you're gonna appease or you're gonna appeal to like a global audience because it's really easy to like pick up on that. And so there's a lot of stuff, there's like romance and whatnot, but different cultures have different ways that they view romance, so maybe not that one as much. But one of them was food and just the idea of cooking. And that was just one of the things where I think about Dungeon Meshi quite often, despite the fact that I haven't read it, where it's just like, dude, I fucking love the idea, just like, it's generic dungeon RPG, but we cooking shit! It's so good!
I will also say, they do this for the first couple of chapters and then drop it, like, later on, which unfortunately, I wish they did, but later on they drop it. Early on, they also, like, show you all the, like, stats and, like, nutrients, like, how much carbohydrate and protein and fats.
Oh my god.
Oh, they dropped that? I remember you telling me about that, and I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
Later on, they eventually start to focus on the plot, but like for the first like I think 30 or 40 chapters, it's still there, which I think is good. But like later on, they focus more on the plot, and it gets a little more serious, which I also like that part too. I like all of it. It's all good.
But do they teach you how to cook the food?
How would you get the food?
Early on, they teach you like, hey, if
in a
you kill
dungeon,
slime, this is how you cook it.
This is how you cook slime. Oh god.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Food Wars? I have specifically avoided Food Wars, but I do know other people have.
Like me.
Like Lawrence, because he's a degenerate.
A degenerate?
I said degenerate. Isn't that what I said?
I am a degenerate with a G.
With a G.
Wait. When did I wait, who did I deliver a sleep seed to? What? Did I do that? Was I just on autopilot and wasn't paying attention?
Maybe, I don't know.
There's a check mark next to it, so I guess I'm done.
Congrats.
Oh, it's the Kabuto!
Wanted outlaw.
Kill him.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold up. Stun seed. Stun seed. Get back here, bitch.
The stun seed wears off if they take damage.
Is that true?
Yes.
Alright, well.
That was around this dude.
Fucking gang up on it.
Boom! Kabrams! Kablammo!
Oh my god.
Oh, you're taking his lunch money. Jesus.
So we descended the stairs. He was like, "Oh shit, the cops!" And I just hit him with the taser. We surround him and then beat the crap
him
out
on
of
the
him.
ground.
Oh, that's so good.
Stop
Kicked him while he
resisting!
was down.
Stop resisting.
No, I left.
You
Idiot.
I wasn't
Well,
thinking.
at least you got Lawrence.
At least we got
True,
Lawrence.
you
Yeah.
get Lawrence.
I'm trying to
Lawrence.
find the thing.
Hello? Please let me become part of your team. I'll do my best.
Give Total Dial a nickname.
Total dial.
Yes,
That's his name,
he
though.
is Jay. Hopefully, it lets me do this. I don't even know what my start button is, so I don't know.
Oh, also, there's another thing that I wanted to mention about Dungeon Meshi.
Yay!
Where is it?
The soul transfer is complete.
Hi back. It's
my
been
God.
completed, the soul transfer.
The soul transfer has been completed. We will be adding him to the team shortly. I do not know what level he is at. Hopefully, he's not too low, because if so, he's...
1.
We
Now
have
we're
to
going
get
to-
rid
We got
of
an A!
his body.
Lotad back to his father.
Yeah, now
Low
I gotta release him into his father's custody.
Yeah, throw him with the fishes.
Oh my
Farm to
gosh,
the fishes,
Oh
see?
no.
You're giving me a vile seed, you say? Wow, thanks.
Also, I missed hearing, but have any of you seen Food Wars?
Yes,
I
Lawrence
I
has.
have. Because I am a degenerate with a G.
A
Yeah,
degenerate.
degenerate.
Like, I wanted to watch it, but as other things like me watching anime, it's hard for me to get myself into it again. Like, it's too long to pay attention to.
And that is fair. It kind of just keeps going with roughly a plot. But I
They
like the
sure do be
food, so-
making food though.
Dude, yeah, but I'm a foodie, guys. I love food, so I would probably like watching it. But yeah.
So this actually does bring up like a slight topic that I wanted to talk about in reference to Lupin the Third, because once again, I've been slowly making my way through the show. I've been slowing down. Like at first I was binging the shit out of it because I was like, dude, this show's so good. And now I watch like one episode like every 3 days, if that. And I was wondering like why isn't it like grasping my attention like it was before? And every once in a while I tell Grant about the ridiculous shit that goes on in each episode, but I legitimately think I have been spoiled by modern storytelling where like there are overarching plots and stuff. Like, not that every episode needs to have or needs to tie into the overarching plot, but the number of times that like there was one episode where like Lupin's right-hand man gets fucking pissed at Lupin and he's like, I'm out, no more, and he leaves the team for the entire episode and he's just not there anymore. But then the next episode he's back and there's no change in their relationship, and I'm like, come on! And it's so annoying. Now that being said, this is an anime from the 70s and they had to make a new episode every week, but still I'm like, come on!
I wanted to post these screenshots of this one character from Dungeon Meshi that I feel like, I don't know if anyone else shares my taste, but if you do, then you'll like this character.
The moon.
Oh, it's an Oni.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he looks pretty cool.
Oh hey, they're back. I thought they fucking died.
We really
that's a
put in our
tall
place last
character.
expedition.
Yeah. Wigglytuff wrecked us, and I'm not about to let it go. So humiliating. I need payback, one way or another. But to be brutally honest, we don't stand a chance against Wigglytuff. Ugh. I'm so furious, I could fart. No, this is burning me up.
Please don't.
There's gotta be some way we can get back at them.
Yeah, that's what we're picking on wimps. Oh, hey.
Picking on some-
We took on the revenge on the wimps at Team Fear.
Fuck you guys!
Dude, we got a Totodile now. We'll take you all down.
A level 5
True, we don't know what level
Totodile.
he is.
Great idea. And we know that Team Theater is wimpy.
Time to do some plotting, boys.
Man, we didn't even do anything to him.
Also,
Well,
look
it's
at
because we're
Century on
easy
his
pickings,
helmet.
right?
But man, Deuce, in some animes, the food that they make, I love it. It's just, it looks
True.
amazing.
Insert any Studio Ghibli film.
I wasn't gonna note that, but yes, the obvious thing, yeah.
I posted Senshi without helmet.
Senshi without helmet. Yo, they got the Senshi without helmet.
They do.
They make that now?
Apparently, yes.
Yankee with no brim.
The Yankee with no brim.
Okay, hopefully we get another day to just vibe, because if not, this is gonna be hard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you two. Give me a second.
This one's for Saba.
Before we get to work today. Fuck. That looks so good. Oh my god. I'd like you to run an errand.
An errand?
Yes, an errand. Dude, can we actually shift the topic a little bit? I just realized I didn't have dinner.
Oh.
Or rather, I did have dinner. I did have dinner at 4 p.m. and it was a single bowl of ramen. So, I'm quite
Another
hungry.
form of noodle.
Go to the Kecleon market. Ask the owners if they plan to stock perfect apples.
You want us to ask if they stock perfect apples? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
At Kecleon Market? Should we find out if
I am going to go insane.
I'm sorry, what were we doing?
Yes, I would like you to go to the Kecleon market to look for apples.
So you're saying the Kecleon Market for the perfect apples?
Yes, the guild
what you
storage
said?
holds many perfect apples, or at least it can. But the guild master raids the storage when we're not looking and uses up all of our supply. And you know what happens if the guild master is deprived of his perfect apples. But having to search for a fresh load of them is always a chore.
That's funny.
Whoa.
Sending an exploration team to the Apple Woods when the supply runs out is just too much work.
So if Kecleon Market started stocking, we should go there and ask them? Gotcha. We'll go visit Kecleon Market for the perfect apples. Okay, Yobo, let's go.
Oh, I missed out on 2 of them. I was gonna rescue a
The
Lotad.
Minotaur.
What?
That's a concept I haven't thought of until now.
That's not a concept you've thought of until now. You definitely haven't been reading Monster Musume.
They show what Minotaurs look like in Dungeon Meshi, and it's interesting.
All right, I guess we're done with Apple Woods, unfortunately, because I borked to the last thing.
Have we've talked to this Scyther and Zigzagoon gang. Not Zigzagoon.
Yeah,
What's
this is
name?
Team Slash. Zigzagoon, Sand Slash, and Scyther.
It's not Zigzagoon though, is it? It's
Zangoose,
Zangoose. I was
sorry.
like, it's not Zigzagoon.
You.
But I always mix them
My
up
bad.
too, so we good.
All right,
He
delete.
looks so angry.
Which is really weird because I always thought that they should add. When I was a kid, I was like, yo, they should have this one, and then they should have a different team, which is like Team, I don't know, Bite, right? And it would have like 3 biting Pokemon, but the leader of that one would be a Seviper instead, so that way you can still have the rivalry. I think that'd be
that's
cool.
pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What level is Lawrence? Is Lawrence level 1 Totodile?
Oh, not delete. Oh my god. The buttons. My brain doesn't work on this anymore. So rather than going outside, I'm just gonna do it here. Members.
The buttons. My brain.
Stand by.
Wait. No,
Members.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about this. Yeah.
Alright.
I think
Jay.
that.
He's level 1!
Level 1!
Listen, he's getting used to
from
his
the
new body,
bottom.
okay? He's getting used to his new body.
It's
That's
okay.
true.
We can spend time grinding him up a little bit, I guess.
God, he's gonna. God, he's so. All right, Lawrence. I hope you're happy.
Dude, look at me. I am happy.
Also, I will say another thing besides the good world building. Dungeon Meshi just has a lot of good, really good reaction images. like they're really good.
All right.
Nice.
Goodbye, Lotad or Flotad. Also, Botad.
Go back. Go learn to be like your father.
Good face.
That is good.
Oh
that's
my
a good
god,
one.
those are really good. I'm afraid to open up the Discord thing because I don't know. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm afraid that Adrian's gonna post something that's a little too much, and I'm not gonna be fast enough to stop him.
Quick, Adrian. Post too much.
Oh, yes.
I will say a lot of these come from, they have an elf wizard in their party who is completely revulsed at the idea of eating monsters. So, but she has to because she wants to save the cleric friend.
Apprehend need arena.
Nah.
You have been apprehended.
Oh shit, I just realized now I need another power band for Totodile, right? And I just sold my other one.
You fool.
Nice.
Frick, dude. I didn't think about it.
These are great, Adrian.
Thank you.
I really like them.
Like these could just like the entire bevy of these could just be Twitch emotes. In fact, I'm gonna keep note of this for later, for 3 years in the future when I have emotes.
What Twitch emotes should we make? I think one of them should be Zach Tot. Angry Zach Tot.
I know. I'm actually gonna say if I do ever get to the point where I can get. Oh shit, there's story. Shit.
Hey!
Wait.
Oh my god.
Give me a minute. If I ever do get to the point where I'm able to get emotes for the channel, I am going to make sure I don't use any copywritten characters. So I will not be able to use
That's
Zach
true.
Todd.
I will also say, I'm in a Dungeon Meshi server and a lot of the expressions are emotes there.
There you go, yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I could just post some of them. Hang on.
Oh, because it's a paid for server?
Yeah.
Hey! Listen!
Oh no.
Isn't that... Hey! Listen!
Hello, Salma! We haven't talked in a while!
I have no idea who you are!
It's me!
You should get out of here!
Dot!
No! I have no idea!
I
don't think
remember
I'm
you!
I can't hear... Do you hear something, Obo? I don't...
I'm pretty sure my dog is going crazy outside.
Those are some of my favorite Dungeon Meshi emoji reactions.
I like the second to last one. The second to last one's really good.
I like the first one.
Cool.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
Adrian.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was busy posting reaction
It's
videos.
Dustmar.
Hello there! You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we're Team Theater.
Ah,
We
Team
work
Theater!
at the guild.
Ah,
You
Team
didn't know
Theater,
that?
welcome. I hope you're ready for no
unforgettable shopping
perfect
section.
apples. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna let Adrian do it from now on. I don't want to step on his toes.
We're pleased to meet you. So what are you doing in town, Dust Noir, sir? Some shopping?
No, simply enjoying a chat.
Cat Cleon was you, Zach. It was
Aw,
Zach.
Fuck, what was the voice?
I don't remember. I just
Lawrence,
remember it was
you do it.
Oh shit.
Lawrence.
He's a shopkeeper.
I held him down. The Great Dusk Noir is very famous.
What?
We
Nice.
started a conversation. He's very gentle with his voice. And what a surprising talk! The Great Dusk Noir is so worldly and wise. I am thoroughly impressed.
Well, it certainly sounds like the rumors are true.
The rumors are true.
Dust Noir, sir. You really must be as knowledgeable as they say.
May I ask, Dunn, what can I do for you? Have you come to my shop? Oh yes, fine merchandise, fine wares.
Calm down there.
No, sorry. We came to ask you something today, not shop.
Hey, get
You
out of
see-
here.
you see,
do
do you stock perfect
apples?
Huh.
I see. Perfect apples. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You have no plans to stock perfect apples.
Oh no. This whole place is gonna go up in smokes if that's the case.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chad Todd will be disappointed when he hears this.
You're damn right I will. Get over here, you son of a bitch! What do you mean you're not stocking perfect apples? Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, they're back.
Fuck, wait, who's Meryl? Who's Azuriel?
I was Meryl, you were Azuriel.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yo, Azuriel, hurry it up, man.
Hold your fucking horses.
The second you guys have to take to read the line, translate it, and then say it is so funny.
Lawrence?
You, Lord.
Oh, the Meryl and Azuriel family. Well, hello to you both.
You already got your protection money.
Oh, hey, Kekleon Cox.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, Team Theater 2.
What's up? What's the big rush?
You know how we've been looking for our lost item?
Lost item. Is that what you said? Do you mean the one you were looking for before?
Yeah, we call it a water float.
Quote unquote.
Just how a dead body will. Anyways.
Oh wait. The water float. You know how like they would give people concrete shoes and throw them in the river. They need
It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's the opposite. It's like a balloon that pulls the water Pokemon up so they drown.
So they drown in air.
A water float. Now that is quite a precious item.
Yeah, real precious. We've been looking for it for very long.
Side note, outside of the mafia joke that we're doing here, the Psyduck, the water float is the ultimate rarest item for the Marl evolution line, which is super cool because it makes sense that they would want it.
Neat.
And they lost it?
Yeah,
Man.
it was like their family heirloom, and they lost it because they're stupid thugs. I guess.
Thugs.
Someone said they saw a water float on the beach today.
So we're going there now.
Juicy tidbit.
Going to be useful for our plan.
We'll bring the chief up to speed and then get the jump on him.
Also, hold up, real quick, Mikey. Whatever happened to keeping Dawn as pure as possible? Why would she have a fucking knife in her neck fluff?
Oh my god.
Keep the world line straight in your head, Mikey. I know it's like 4 a.m. for you over there, but come on. We gotta focus. Dawn has to be pure forever.
Pure forever.
We punched a hole through Drowsy. She found it. Good.
That makes sense.
I found this toothpick. Do you want it? Just pokes it into Duxnoir, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not immune to. I'm not immune to steel type moves." Moves.
That's super. It's great that it's finally turned up.
Yeah.
Sorry, stream lagging on for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Azuriel. Let's go retrieve our item.
Yeah.
I was wondering how those little brothers were doing with their item search. Good for them. Looks like they found it.
It's his fucking execution device. For them.
Hey, Dawn. Do you ever notice? Do you ever notice how weird they talk to each other? I like in
What?
well, I mean, I'm just saying there was like all that stuff with Drowsy before, where he was saying like, "Oh my God, they're gonna kill me," and then he got arrested.
So you're telling me that you think there's something wrong with how they talk?
No, I mean, I don't have anything wrong with how they talk specifically, but it is definitely concerning, right? Yes?
I mean, I don't know. You're new to town. I don't think you've talked to them before. That's how they always sound.
Okay, that's fine.
I posted there was one point where they killed some giant frogs and had to use their skin to walk through a tentacle area or else they get stung. So
Nice.
Dude, I like the dwarf. I like
He's
the
so
dwarf
good.
face.
His beard's sticking out. I like the halfling there.
All right, Lawrence.
I've never heard of a water float. What purpose does it serve?
What the fuck
don't
kind of
wanna
question
know.
is that? What do you think a water float does? It does exactly what you think it does. It floats on water. I definitely see the John Mulaney now. I didn't know it before. I thought you guys were crazy, but I definitely get it. Adrian?
Oh, sorry. A water float is an item specifically for Azuril. It can be obtained only by trading precious treasures on the black market. As such, it's said to be an exceedingly rare item. Very illegal.
Very illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal in 17 states.
Yeah, that's our line of work is buying and selling. We never heard of it, especially not in the black market. It must be exceedingly rare. Sell such a rare item. I want it. I want it. Such a thing will never come. I want it.
Saba, don't laugh at chat. All right? Shut up. Shut up. Eric, shut up.
That was good. To sell? Oh no, I just remembered! We have to report back to Chatot about the perfect apples! It's been like 5 hours!
Oh my god! it's been 5 years!
What? They have no plans to stock perfect apples? What am I supposed to do now?
I'll be right back. I gotta do something.
We could get some perfect apples for you at Applewoods.
What? Are you joking? You've previously gone to Applewoods and failed utterly. I just can't take that. I just can't go through all that again.
But it's second chances, Chatot.
You will get no
Can't
second
stop.
chances from me. Oh my god. Lawrence. Alright, I'm definitely putting that on stream because that's funny as fuck.
I saw the opportunity and I couldn't.
Dude, cool font. What font is that?
I had no clue. Let me check.
It's the Pokemon font.
I love the just generic Pokemon banter because Lawrence couldn't think of anything.
I can't think of anything. Exactly. Oh, the font is called DK Buttered Toast.
Would you? Oh my
DK
god.
Kong.
Do me a favor. DM me that. I might use that for later.
The font?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay.
If we do these, by the way, I don't want you to look up anything about them, Zach. I mean, come on. Have mercy.
You're not allowed. I want it blind.
I mean, I guess that's what we do on Sunday streams anyway. Aw, fuck. Did Grant just... Shit. Grant, guess what? We have nominations for you for your Sunday stream stuff.
Poggers.
Because we originally had you as Spec Ops the Line, and that's it.
Dude, I can't wait till we play Okami.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I'm back.
Okami.
You two were outstanding in your recent expedition. I recognize everything that you've done for us. But because of this one situation that you fucked up on, I don't trust you. I know that you discovered a long-lost realm of existence that was previously unknown to us, but you forgot to get some apples, so fuck you.
True.
But the incident with the Guildmaster and the perfect apples, it was a slightly traumatic incident for me.
Jesus.
Yeah, Chatot. I can't.
PTSD.
Wait, shit. I can't say this in my voice because it's the same as Chatot's. But yeah, Chatot. I can't imagine having a traumatic event. You know, like going up against a Groudon and almost dying. But you know, there was apples. That's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
I suppose I'll have to find the perfect apples myself. You two should just look over the job bulletin board and outlaw notice board as usual. Oh, sick, we're already all set. Cool. All right, items. So actually, I do need to go back there because I needed to deal with that. I've also heard reports of you stealing various bodies for possession. We have nothing to say on these allegations, Chatot. I need... What wasn't there a thing I was doing with Chatot's voice at one point that was like really like cranked up to 11, which helped distinguish the two voices? I don't remember.
Not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't remember. Oh well. Oh, hi. I forgot you just kind of hung out.
Hello. Just chilling.
And see, look, this is what I'm saying. Look, Dust Noir's general idol animation is he do be grabbing. Look at him.
He's looking for fig apples.
Fig apples.
He pulls air in front of him and pulls himself forward.
Yeah.
As bizarre as that sounds.
That's really good.
Dude, what if like you just came into his shop afterwards and he didn't just sell perfect apples? That would be hilarious.
That would be extremely funny, actually.
What the fuck, Kekleon Brothers?
Hey man, I'm just trying to make
I just got fucking raked over the coals because you said you didn't do this. Alright, I'm gonna buy the 1 reviver seed because we are definitely gonna need this for the final dungeon of the main game because holy shit is that place ridiculous. Which, Adrian, did you know that on literally the last floor of the final dungeon, right before you fight the final boss, there is a Pokemon on there who learns Perish Song? Like the level cap, just so happens to like tick over or whatever, and they get Perish Song, and it's like, all right, if they play it literally anywhere in the like room that you're in, you'll just die in 3 turns. Fuck you.
Easy.
Hope you got reviver seeds.
Well, that's why I'm buying every time I see one.
You just speedrun it yourself.
Wait, did I say take or store? No, I said store. Right? I guess I didn't. My bad. All right. There you go. There you go.
So how is school going for you, Grant?
Oh no.
How are you surviving?
How is it going, Grant?
This is the only time I get updates about it, so
Yeah.
tell me about it, Grant.
So. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Adrian, what's up?
I want to do something. I want to say I have one more image to post from Dungeon Meshi, but it's an edited one. I don't remember what the original was, but the edit is very NSFW. Just
oh no.
The on screen is off, so don't worry.
Here.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Obviously that's not the original text, but yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that's like
now that's just interspecies reviewers.
Oof.
Anyways, go on with your school life, Grant.
It's not great.
He wishes he could.
So. What?
Go on with his school life.
Oh, I wish. I'm dying. No, it's real shitty, and especially one of my professors, because it's not okay.
take your time.
Yeah, 2 of my classes we have assigned final projects now, or like at least proposals, and it's like they were both like, yeah, this is what you're just going to be working on. There's not going to be any more homework. Just work on your final project. And it's like, cool, I can really dedicate time to it.
You fool.
And then for one of the classes,
you absolute.
One of the classes they go, oh, also instead of your individual final project, also do this just as big group project. And then also I'm gonna start assigning you homework again.
Ew.
And it's like,
that's gross.
Fuck.
Like, once again, I love Benit. He's a good person. He can go fuck himself.
Yeah, it is him, but it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so upsetting. And literally because the homework is just tedious. as hell. It's note taking.
Wait, the homework is
like,
note taking?
Note taking.
Let me send you the webpage that he wants us to take notes on. Because
that doesn't make any sense.
yeah, right?
yeah.
So if you want to see how long that is.
This is, I'm afraid.
Oh my god,
Oh
I'm just
my
looking
God.
at the score. Wait, this is one assignment?
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I am at 11 pages right now.
And that's one assignment or like an assignment over a long period of time?
I don't know.
Why take notes? Just use this webpage.
Yes. Honestly. So it's really upsetting with that in mind. And then for Game Studio. It was a really rough week for me.
Oh, really? Because last time I talked to you, you were like relatively confident that it was going to be okay.
I was for that part. Because the thing was that we had to demo the game or whatever. We would get feedback from Manticore. And to our semi-surprise, they fucking love the game.
Oh,
even
really?
If it's not what they asked for, because they were like, yeah, make an idle clicker. And we're like, what if we kind of just make a tower defense game instead? And they're kind of like, yeah, we're okay with you doing this instead of idle clicker. And we're like, fuck yeah, awesome.
Great.
Which I will repeat. That's a weird thing for them to request right off the bat. Is like an idle clicker in the core engine. It's like, why?
Yes, exactly.
This game is made to replicate Fortnite.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So it's nice that because they were like, yeah, this game is awesome. In fact, like literally just like a couple hours ago, one of them was like, hey, we showed the team like your guys' updates recently, and they think it's awesome. Just keep up the great work. And it's like, that's really nice. The problem I was having was with a very split decision that was being made, or that I had to make essentially, on how to go about a certain thing, because we had an idea originally for. Have you guys logged into Core anytime recently?
No.
I did not use it, so no.
So the way it works now is Core is now you load in, and it's kind of dumb, but you can change it in your settings or whatever. Like you have to go inside the actual app, but it puts you in a hub world. Your character is now interacting with like a bunch of other characters, and it's hub world, and you go and there's like portals of like trending games and like games that are like all-time popular, most active games, and you just walk up to the portal and you're in the game.
Oh, okay, that's like kind of neat. And also, I'm a little pissed because I'm sure that they came up with that idea independently. But that is literally like one of the first ideas that I pitched to them was like, oh, we can make like a hub world where you can like get into other games, and they said that it was unnecessary. But anyway,
so we had this original idea for a hub world for our game before they did this,
right?
And our plan was to still kind of go with it until the professor was like, well, you know, it's good, but let's talk about it. And so I talked to him just as myself, like just alone with team lead. And as I was doing that, because he was like, let's hash some things out, like if you really want to do this. I get a message from one of my teammates, and she's like, I think this hub idea is stupid. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like I told the professor, like, oh, that's funny. Someone just messaged me that they don't want to do this. He's like, who is it? And I'm like, I'm not fucking snitching. He's like, no, I agree. And I'm like, fuck. Now I have to tell. And so I'm like, oh, it's this person. He's like, bring him into the call. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Bring them into the call, okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. As I bring her in, I'm DMing her like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, I didn't mean to switch. This is then what started as he was like, yeah, I think this is a stupid idea, and blah blah blah. And he didn't say stupid. He's like, I don't think it's an effective idea.
Is
and I
this
don't think
still
it's best for the game.
Mr. L, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's like, I don't think this is what's best for the game. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shit, you're making a good point, like, actually, because a hub is not, because our idea was a third-person hub, then you would go to the portal in-game, and it's like a hub is very disconnective to the player, and especially since Manticore really stressed our new user experience, is what they called it, how players will play the game brand new, like fresh, and how they'll experience it. So and I was like, shit, you're right. He's like, it's not good. You what you should do is like UI menus. I'm like, shit, okay. So I bring the rest of the leads into a call, and I bring it up with them, and they're like, two of them are like, yeah, for sure, UI is the way to go, and two others are like, nah, that's stupid. We don't have time to do that. We don't have time to do UI menus.
To do a shift, considering you're on week 10 or whatever, right?
We haven't started the hub. I should say we haven't started.
Oh, okay.
It's just being drafted up. Week 10 is just starting now. And so I'm like, shit, okay. And it got into actually a very heated discussion where two of the leads were at each other's throats.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The last lead, he was silent because he said writing can go either way.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, it doesn't affect pretty much either way. We'll do with whatever. And so I after that meeting ends, it kind of calms down after I message the professor, like DM him. I'm like, bruh, it was not going well. And he essentially explains to me like, yeah, you should just order them to do it. And I'm like, I do have that power, but I don't want to be a dick, but also, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna talk to them all separately and try to, explain to them why this is a better decision, and so on and so forth. I only had to convince two of them, and so I message all of them, and I still met with the ones who did support the UI menu. And so I messaged the ones who I have to convince, and they're like, oh yeah, we're in a meeting right now, just come on in. The two of them. And I'm like, son of a bitch, now I'm outnumbered.
Oh.
Because all of a sudden, I'm convincing two people rather than a one-on-one. So I hop in, and fortunately, two others who are on the side of the UI hop in, and we have a very nice conversation, and they're like, you know what, you're right. The UI menus would be better than the hub. And I'm like, thank God. And so I was like, all right, thanks, just taking up enough of your time. So come to yesterday class. And I start off are we doing plot? Should I stop?
No. Finish up. I'm about to say, you're not as far as I can tell, you're not that far away from the end, so feel free.
Yeah, more or less. So we get to yesterday, and at the beginning of class, I start the meeting, and I'm like, all right, guys, so just letting you know, we're going to be moving in this direction now. And one of the leads who was against it goes, wait, hold on. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, we changed our mind. We think it's better to go with the hub. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me this? Why are you doing this right now?
Yeah, that's not
So
the Civil War just began.
So they then begin to explain their point, which is fair. They're allowed to do that. But I'm like, we fucking talked about this yesterday. I thought we were all on the same train. So we're then like, all right, we're going to go to a leads meeting with the professor. We're going to hash some shit out. I don't know how long it's going to take. And so we have that meeting, and they start to explain, why they think like no one specializes in UI, blah, blah, blah. We think this will take less time, and it will still create a better user experience than some UI that will take a long time, and essentially that. The two leads who are on the side of the UI and myself fucking fight for this thing for like 30 minutes. before, and like I make the point of like this is just a big disconnect from when the players they'll move from a hub to a hub and be like, this is the game I'm in now, like, and then they'll go into an actual game and be like, what am I doing now, where am I, stuff like that, as they morph to a bird's eye view with no player in sight as opposed to a third person perspective. And they go, that's a good point. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, UI is a fundamental part of game design. Like, you have to have, whether we have shitty UI, like, and a great hub, we still have shitty UI, which is, overall diminishes the game experience and player experience. We fucking fight for this thing for so long, and they're eventually like, you know what? Yeah, you're. I think I'm on the side of the UI now. You swayed me, and I'm like, fucking finally, Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
But then the people who were originally with the UI were like, we change our mind.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would kill myself on camera.
I don't know, man. Like, I hear nightmare story. Well, I mean, this is like pretty much not the first, but this is like, I hear nightmare stories from Grant and then like a few from Saba or whatever. And I'm kind of just thinking maybe I just get lucky like all the time, and I just get to work because I've done like I've been the head of a lot of projects at this point, and aside from like every once in a while where you got one person who clearly just doesn't want to do anything because this is school, not a job, but like for the most part I don't get people that are like, I don't know, like there's not a whole lot of dissent that goes on my projects, and I'm just like, man, I'm kind of thanking my lucky stars that I don't have to deal with this sort of stuff.
It's been so long. Oh, it's sorry.
Fire one of my leads.
Yes, you did tell me that.
Yeah, see, that's hard. But it's like, Zach, dude, it's been so long since I've like done that. I'm like, what stories did I give you? Because I don't remember.
Well, I was just talking about the back when, what class was it that you and I shared? It was like Game Studio. I think it was 1, or maybe it was like Level Design 2 or something like that.
Yeah,
and you were telling me like nightmare stories of how like your engineer, like, despite being the most qualified to being an engineer, he couldn't do anything. So like the game had to like constantly shift its design to something that was like very simple and not what you guys were originally planning or whatever. Like when I say like a nightmare story, I more mean just that you didn't have a good time. And being the head of a team is always going to be stressful. But like, I don't know, I look back on these experiences and I'm still like, yeah, that was fine. Like I would do it again, essentially. But like I listen to like stuff like this from Grant, and I can only imagine that Grant's like, I don't know, I just don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, man, it seems like you got like in my mind, if you were like the lead of something, that'd be pretty a realistic experience. To just like have to convince someone of something, them to like do something like that, and then spend like 30 minutes to an hour telling them something that's super easy to understand, and then being like, finally, yeah, we get it. Makes sense.
Yeah, to convince them twice.
Oh God.
It was so that was this week, and I feel so exhausted, and I have so much work to do, and I just want to die. On the other hand, acting is pretty fun. It's 5 hours, so I'm tired, but like it's okay. It's whatever.
Glad you got a lighter thing, I guess, in there with you.
I guess. And then my capstone's coming along, so I'm pretty all right. We got our final draft due next week, and yeah.
Did we talk about what your topic was?
I don't know. Did we?
No, I don't think I asked you. I don't think you told me.
Then what is your topic?
Either.
What was Lawrence's topic for that matter? I don't remember.
It was Japanese overworking, right?
Ah, yes, and it was pretty good. Yeah.
I remember.
It was basically the work culture around animation, but then it just devolved into, or it changed into Japanese work culture in general, just because they are very closely interconnected.
Right.
Nice. Mine is the importance of the single player experience.
I like that.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you could write a lot about that.
Yes.
You can explain that with one word. Yes, it's important.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, duh. Like, obviously. Like, who are you, EA? Like,
yeah. Well, So
but
people don't understand. You'd be surprised how like many articles I find on the opposite, especially because of COVID times.
Right.
Really? I thought it was gonna be. I thought code would be a thing to support single player experiences.
Yeah.
No, it's to support multiplayer and connection.
Well, because it's the argument isn't whether or not one is better than the other, because that's like preference, right? It depends on what you're looking for your games. But both of them are equally valid, and you need to kind of have a balance of both. Like, I'm not saying every Call of Duty game needs to have a solo mode, but you should probably have some solo stuff in there, or stuff that can be done solo-ish. Like zombies, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could just do zombies on your own. You can't do multiplayer on your own, but you could do zombies on your own or something. Because, like,
that was like...
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say that there was like a thing on Reddit where someone reposted that same comic that everybody's seen a million times, of like the kid getting yelled at by his parents, his teacher, and then his like siblings, and then he finally gets home, turns on a game, and he wins, and the game says "You're awesome," and he like a tear rolls down his eye. And the comments
So
were
corny.
and it's so corny, but like people in the comments were like, yeah, unless you're playing a multiplayer game. And that like ties into this, where it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's kind of true, because in a multiplayer game it's very rare that you feel very satisfied with yourself, at least given a lot of multiplayer games like Fortnite and League and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. That seems like a no-brainer, but also a very, very, very good topic for an essay.
Thank you.
Like, a lot better than fuck, Saba, do you remember what my first topic was before I changed it? It was like
gentrification of something.
No.
Yeah, it was just
no,
in general gentrification, right?
Gentrification.
No, it wasn't gentrification. It was gamification, which is the actual thing.
close.
No. That's what I ended up
Yeah.
doing. What the essay I did ended up being was, is gamification a good thing? And essentially essentially what I said was like, it's a tool, just like anything else. So there you go. So take that with what you will. But my original one was, what is the best type of secret to put into a game?
Oh.
And that was like a really interesting topic, and originally I wrote it, and when I wrote it, it came out to less than 2 pages, and I was like, oh, well, let me change this. And then I did. But yeah. Oh, we technically do have story stuff if we want to do some voice acting. Who was Grovile?
He's fucking dead.
Who was Grovile? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I did go to battle first, but then I also swigged some voice changing juice at the end of it.
Oh well, it's fine. I don't really care. We're kind of vibing about other stuff at the moment. But anyway, Grovile's here. He's at
Freaking
Fogbound.
Grovile got past Ooksy? This is like a bit insane.
Ooksy?
Ooksy?
Is it a monkey?
Ook-
Yeah.
Ooksy.
I was so ooked that I was like, Ooksy?
Return to Oopsie.
All right, never mind. I was literally just about to say like, I'll just cut this from the video, but guess what, Saba? It's Ooksy now.
It's Ooksy.
Ooksy the monkey
Go
sister.
back, I want to be Ooksy.
Go back. I want to be Ooksy. I should have taken their memories.
You know what you're talking about, but no one, I'm just present time here for a long time.
And look, it's the same artwork for the 3rd time.
It's him.
I think
Guess
from what
that
you guys are
Pokemon.
saying,
Who's
he's
that
not
Pokemon?
actually bad, right, Grovile?
It's like not really spoil. It's hard to talk about Grovile without like kind of spoiling some stuff that happens in the end, in the sense that maybe there's like a turn thing that happens, but like he's going about it in the worst way possible. It's like
That's the personnel kid.
Nothing personnel.
I know what you're talking about. He's doing generic villainous stuff because he's a villain, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah.
He's stealing all
He's
the
a
time.
villain,
He's stealing all the time gears because he hates everybody, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Makes
Perfect.
sense.
Heads across the board.
One of the oh, sorry.
Who wakes up Loudred?
He wakes up on time every morning.
Oh,
He's actually, believe it or believe it or not, he's super punctual.
And 3 miles from our house.
Lawrence.
The most unenthused.
Hey Lawrence, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this technically going to be your first Pokemon game that you've like completed?
Yeah, I guess so.
Poggers!
Wow, and it's a mystery dungeon too.
I am very much new blood. Remember, the only Pokemon game I played, which I don't know if it technically counts, is Pokemon Go.
Nice.
Not real. Like, it's not a Pokemon game. Like, it's a game about Pokemon, but it's still fun.
There you go.
Oh shit, we got visitors.
We got visitors?
Cool.
They're waiting at the guild entrance. Go see them, and whatever you do, make sure not to look them in the eye. Make sure your eyes are at their feet, and if they ask you a question, you answer, but you don't talk otherwise. Whatever you do, don't piss them off, all right?
I wonder who it could be.
Hey, Don and Oboe.
What the fuck? You guys know the Marl Brothers? They're the head of the Marl Like it's all just coming up from the hole because he's so loud.
Oh, that's amazing.
Here's all the Marl Brothers.
Hey, it's you little guys. Even though I'm pretty small myself. We heard we had visitors. Are they you?
Yeah. We wanted to ask you guys for some assistance. Yeah.
Sorry, I skipped the line. I was looking at chat to see if Mikey was asleep.
See, you're gonna help us find a water float.
Water float? Isn't that what you were looking for earlier once again for the fifth time? That thing? Is it a rock by any chance?
Yeah, the rock is a water float.
Someone's okay.
Sorry.
We didn't find it, so we had to break the legs. Instead, this is what we found.
There's writing on it. I read the message. And it says, the water float from the beach is now in our possession. Just try to take it from us. We'll wait in the deepest part of Imp Plains.
Holy shit.
Is that place particularly loud? I don't get it.
Hey, Adrian, real quick. Am I immune to lightning?
No.
No, but it. Fuck.
You're
Shit.
resistant.
If only we had somebody on the team that had lightning rod as an ability.
How weak and puny you are. I bet you can't even reach us.
and they wrote it. Because that's in the quote. That's in the quotation marks. This means they wrote that.
Who could it be, guys?
Can't handle it? Go cry to your big shot friends. Hey, this note? It's a ransom note, isn't it? You
Read fast.
This is probably a trap.
Read faster.
Yeah. Electric.
I don't know if we could possibly spin this so that way we have to go rescue Team Skull. I don't know.
No.
Not if you don't give us any time to think.
Go give us the water float. We get it ourselves.
It took someone from
But
our
we're
family.
too busy
It's a
executing
ransom.
No problem, I know what to do.
with our water sink.
Get it back for you.
Listen, we got an uneasy truce with the guys of the Ant Plains. We can't go marching in there.
Ooh,
This is their turn.
That's true lore from someone who clearly has to come up with narratives on the spot all the time. That's really good. Wait, shit. So we have a third crime family?
Of course.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is this entire
Yes.
nation just run by crime families? Is that it?
Yes.
No, you see,
they're all fighting for power.
the government, the Ant Plains, turns a blind eye to us, but in return, we're not supposed to tramp on their area, you see.
No more crying. Oh my god, stop.
What? Stop.
Do this to me.
No, it's okay. Ignore me.
The Ant Plains are not an organized crime family. They are instead a corrupt government, like a corrupt village.
Okay, alright, understood. So the person we fight at the end of this is going to be President Blank?
They're going to be village leader, because it's not a full, like, city or nation, it's just a area.
So how about Mayor Blank, so that way it's not so big, but it's not...
Yeah.
but it's not, like, Chief Blank.
There you go.
Why are you so close to the mic, Adrian?
Oh, I forgot to change it because I was doing Azuriel's voice earlier.
Saba, are you okay?
I put the mic up to my face when I was doing Azuriel earlier.
Yeah, I was okay.
Are you sure?
Someone did something disrespectful to me, so I had to. I'm kidding. No,
Your sister called you a Dorcas?
No, that's what you called her.
Oh yeah.
Someone disrespected my family.
No, it's fine. I exacted my revenge. Now
You
someone
called
owes
your
me something.
sister a Dorcas.
No, but now someone owes me something. I'm holding it accountable. I'm taking a screenshot of it too.
Your sister owes you a Dorcas?
You have ransom.
Ooh, those reviver seeds.
This is what happens when you do bad things to me, Grant. When you tempt me.
So, I was so tired. I had that video paused when I was like giving my rant about like Game Studio.
Yeah.
And I looked back and I'm like, man, those have been on there a while. They're gonna burn. And then I realized the video was paused.
Wait,
I'm so
What the hell are you
tired.
talking about?
Oh, Grant.
I'm so tired all the time.
I'm so tired all the time.
It's a video. Yeah, it's a fried egg cheeseburger Korean street food video.
Oh,
Dude, that sounds amazing! Holy shit!
I
But you were
sent
watching
him.
it and it was gonna burn like it was a real thing.
Yeah, and I was like, man, those have been
location
on there a while.
Of an egg sandwich place, and I'm like, so we going, right? I'm holding him accountable. We're going now.
Tasty.
You guys should come too. It's pretty tasty.
Where's it at?
But I think it's also Korean.
I am incredibly upset by this conversation.
Why?
How dare you invite me to something 3,000 miles away?
It's only 30 minutes away until you can have midnight dinner.
If only teleportation is real.
It is.
No, Zach wants portals. I remember talking about
Alright,
this.
portals over teleportation.
Portals
Teleportation.
are the only way to live. I don't want to die for the opportunity to like get to work on time.
I would.
Yeah. You
You just want to die in general, so shut up.
Please. Please.
Please help me.
This is a
Problem
cry
of
for help.
teleportation.
All right.
I thought you had that teleportation portal argument in your.
Oh my god, I wanted to.
guess
That
not.
reminds me of another Dungeon Meshy thing.
Do I
by the
not?
way.
No, you don't.
Oh, oh shit, that might be lost forever then.
No.
It might not have transferred over from the other one. I have a skit on there, right?
You have the promoted to customer because I
Yeah.
get that recommended once a week.
Why do you get that?
Why? I don't know.
The algorithm has decided that you.
The
have been a
algorithm has decided.
customer.
It sees Grant in the thumbnail. It's like, there you go.
All right,
It's him.
we're going to the Ant Plains, everybody, and I don't know, we might be able to finish this if I focus. We can definitely finish this in half an hour.
Someone's calling me.
I wanted to mention.
Oh my
Work
god, I
for
forgot
today.
we just got the fucking level 10 water starter on our team. Fuck.
This must be the entrance to Ant Plains. I can't imagine what sort of creeps would do something like that. I mean, threatening little kids like me and those brothers is really bad. Let's make sure we get the water float back, okay, Obo?
Wait, am I a 20-year-old Pikachu?
You told me you're a human adult. You don't remember? You
I'm an
remember
adult?
You were muttering it in your sleep. Yeah. Or maybe you were just muttering it in your sleep. I don't remember.
Don't remind me that I'm an adult, Saba. It fucks with me.
What's the thing you were gonna say, Adrian?
I wanted to say that in Dungeon Meshi, another thing that I get to nerd about, there's a very powerful character whose specialization is teleportation magic. However, she can only do it by touching things she teleports. That said, when she touches something, she can teleport components of it and not all of it.
Oh,
Which-
that's amazing! Holy shit! Give me a second. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down.
One movie where they're like monsters, and the guy just teleports the gorilla monster's brain. I don't remember where I saw it.
what you're talking about.
I don't know, but I remember seeing it. I think it was on this YouTube thing where they were talking about animation.
Yeah, that's how Godzilla wins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so pissed at the end of that movie when neither of them win because a third thing is gonna show up and they're gonna team up. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh my god,
people are racing Mechagodzilla.
Oh my god, Mechagodzilla is such a good idea because fucking King Kong did fight Mechagodzilla in one of the movies. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Never mind, that's sick.
Godzilla.
Grant, no one knows what Space Godzilla is.
Hang on, I want you guys to, when you get the chance, I want you guys to watch this video. It's only 40 seconds long.
Oh god, he can use only the same thing again. This is not good. Someone help him.
I want anyone who can to watch this 35-second video. It's very good. I like the ending a lot.
Okay, no, not slosh. J moves. No Lear.
Training montage.
Did you get? Yeah,
I do like the music for this place too. It's good.
What the hell is Rage? Is Rage a damaging move?
I believe Rage is the opposite of Return, isn't it?
I have no idea what you mean.
I thought Rage gets stronger the attack.
I think Rage gets stronger the lower the IQ is.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Adrian,
ending.
Love wins.
You get to the ending there? I love the ending.
Love wins.
I love it on the last note.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, I just saw what you guys
Totodile.
are talking about. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Lawrence.
look how big suddenly Lawrence is. He's
I'm about to say, Lawrence, holy shit, well, I mean, he would die instantly if he didn't get, like if he gets 2 turns and the enemy gets 1, he got him, but...
Dude, he's only level... Okay, let me... he's only level 11, and look, he's a 63, well, look at us, like, we're... Oh, no, look at me, I'm just pathetic. That's what I am.
Oh, wait, hold up! I just remembered.
Look at Adrian.
I got Dig.
Oh,
I got Dig as a reward from the... Oh my god, I'm so stupid! Because Evie can learn Dig, and I was supposed to teach you Dig, so that way for this boss fight you'd be useful. I'm actually pissed with myself now.
Should we just restart? You can load up the save again if you want. We're not too far in.
Then you gotta really focus, Zach. Don't go out of the...
Did I save before we started?
Can you look it up?
I can. Well, so
time you save.
I'm about to say I have the. So okay, let me do a save state right now. So the last save state I have is 8, which was here, which is he's level 1. So yeah, no.
By the way, I just checked. Apparently, the enemies in Ant Plane are around level like lowest is 14, and then highest generic enemy is like 23.
Oh my god.
So
we're dead.
Those are for non-boss.
Done with my work today. I'm happy.
Just stay focused, Zach. Don't become blurry.
Ow.
The level 1 enemies are range 14 to 19.
14 to 19. Okay.
Yes, level 14 to 19.
Can you tell me what level the boss is? Because it's like 25, right?
30.
Hang on, I'll give you a recap.
Well, don't forget, Zach. Lauren or Totodile's level is like probably jumps up exponentially because of the XP gain he gets with like.
No, yeah. I know. I'm just worried because if I remember correctly, the boss of this has an AOE hit everybody in the room with a lightning attack. With an electric attack, which with Lawrence on the team is definitely going to burn through the 2 reviver seeds that I brought because I am a dumbass and I forgot to bring more.
Well, if we happen to die, then just save from the previous one.
No, I mean, if we die, I'll just die.
No, I know, and then I'm just saying, just restart from the first one when he's at level 1, and then we'll do it correctly. I guess.
No, I mean, no, because I don't want to save scum that. Like if we lose this, it's because I am a.
Oh, it's Saba.
It is
No,
Saba.
I'm a Flaffy.
Well, Flaffy is the evolved form
Young
of Marie.
Saba.
Yeah,
It's
young
young
Saba.
That might be acceptable. It's
Adult,
Giraffe.
adult Saba is an Ampharos.
True.
Giraffe.
Oh my god, he's triple speed and I still killed him. Totodile, what are you doing? Are you stupid or something?
I'm chilling, man.
He'd be big chillin'. Can you blame him? He's level 11 right now.
Zach, I sent you a reminder of what the boss of this area is.
Well, I know who the boss is. I'm just worried about... Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot about the second part of this. There's no way we're gonna be able to beat this. Are you kidding?
No, with that
It's
attitude.
okay. You should just restart. Sorry, I'm okay with that.
Oh my god.
Good. Do it.
Oh my god.
Listen, you are a gamer with a capital G.
Are we sure we're going to survive?
Listen, there's a reason we called a truce with the
We
F-Planes,
just
boys.
got Lawrence. Do we want to lose him?
No, he'll still be on the team.
No, like, emotionally.
Oh, emotional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have an escape orb so that we don't suffer the loss of losing a bunch of items?
Yes, I do actually. Holy shit, you're right. I could just do that right now.
Okay.
I could do
Do an
that.
escape
I could do
orb.
that. Teach
Hold
Evie
on,
dig.
boys.
Come back with a bunch of reviver seeds. Maybe leave Lawrence behind. Maybe.
I mean, he's
Not very cash money, yeah.
That isn't very cash money. You gotta have the power of your friendships.
You're right.
power of
You're
friendship
right. And I
prevails.
hate that you're right because I don't want to. I don't want to have to do this with Lawrence on the team.
what if we say it's for your sake, Totodile? Would that leave you behind? Would that convince you?
You leave
Don't
me in the
compromise
dungeon.
Lawrence.
If you leave Totodile in the dungeon and then meet him later, would he be like super beefed up?
He'd be dead.
He'd be no, Lawrence. He'd be dead because that's an electric type
He's
dungeon, and you're
Godzilla.
level 11.
He's got.
He's Godzilla in that video.
Wait a minute. Is Totodile
like-
based on Godzilla? Based on the evolution?
I don't know.
I thought it was just
He's
a
based off of, yeah, just,
I think it's
Yeah.
just an alligator in general.
Well, I mean, look at for alligator. That's pretty. Right?
No,
Like,
that's Tyranitar.
Hence by the name alligator. I think it's
Tyranitar is distinctly more Godzilla than for alligator
Are
is.
you sure? Because
Yeah.
Tyranitar just has like generic. No. I'm gonna fight back against this because Godzilla has like the plates on his back are like spiked, like for alligators.
So does Tyranitar.
Does he? I thought he just had triangles.
Let me look it up. 'Cause now I'm
so
actually.
this
I'm not
is
sure.
so this is Godzilla, right? Like Godzilla's always looked like that. And then Feraligator. Remember when I was like,
No,
oh, we
absolutely.
It's absolutely fucking Godzilla.
can. No, because then look at this.
Yeah.
Well, no, because look, he just has like a few. Okay, Tyranitar from behind. Like, Feraligator has like the actual spikes down his back, whereas
It's the same silhouette.
right, it might be the same silhouette, but look, this is Tyranitar from the back, and he just like see, like I said, he's just triangles.
You're
Everything's
insane.
triangles.
I am not insane. I'm not saying that Tyranitar is not like, you know, based on like, you know, kaiju monster or whatever. Like, he's clearly kaiju based. I'm just saying, like, Feraligator is closer than Tyranitar.
You're saying Feraligator's closer to Godzilla than Tyranitar.
Yes,
You're saying that.
Represents the
I am
real
saying
Godzilla.
that. That is the statement I am making.
Soft
You're insane.
Godzilla.
soft
Soft
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Lawrence, why did you just randomly send Typhlosion?
It's soft
Because all
Godzilla.
y'all, yeah,
Godzilla.
soft Godzilla.
You know what? Lawrence is right. Typhlosion is the closest to Godzilla.
Great.
We should get to water float this time. You're right. I'll try to stay focused and remember what the fuck we're doing. Wait, hold up. I can use this opportunity. We can get more shit. Oh. Oh,
Beef up Lawrence.
I can do landslide cave.
Train me.
No, we're not actually doing this. I'm just grabbing them for later. Ooh,
Beef up
Foggy
Lawrence.
Forest S tier. Hell yeah.
Beef me up, I'll do workouts, eat radiation, become big and
Yes.
muscly, and kiss a monkey.
Yes.
I like the eat radiation part because that is kind of just what he does, isn't it? That is kind of what Godzilla does. He just kind of eat radiation. Godzilla only know how to do two things: eat radiation and die.
And come back.
Sad. And then come back.
He doesn't know how to do. He doesn't know how to do that. It just happens.
Yeah.
Do we really know how to do anything?
I know how to do a silly voice. Now, do I know how to do that same silly voice consistently? No. But that's not the question.
What is a man?
What is
a man?
What is a monkey?
What is man?
What is a monkey?
What is a monkey?
What is a
How
man?
does Godzilla stand in the ocean?
What is a monkey?
How does Godzilla stand in the ocean? How does Godzilla stand?
How does
What's Godzilla stand?
What's Godzilla's stand?
What's Godzilla's stand is what I'm asking, Zach.
Mothra.
What is it?
Go Go Godzilla, obviously. That was a song that played on the radio. That's a legit song with that's in an album.
What will it look like? Another Godzilla?
Yeah.
Godzilla's stand is Godzilla.
Yeah, it's a second Godzilla. That's all it is.
No, it's that weird baby Godzilla that they tried to do in the
Godzilla's son.
these movies. Yeah. His son.
It's not Goji, is it? Fuck, what's his name?
It sounds close.
Shit.
It's some shit.
Yeah. That's all I can say.
All right. Yes. All right. Now Lawrence knows Aerial Ace, and
What the fuck?
Saba is going to learn her first useful move of dig. Oh my god, that's a nightmare, dude! Get that off my screen. You know what?
Oh my god.
You know what? That looks like Totodile.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's just
Oh my God.
that's just Totodile.
That is not Totodile, you fucking madman.
Alright, we're gonna get well.
You know what? You know what? Now that Grant posts that, that looks a lot like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Totally.
Joke now.
Gonna wreck everyone.
Joke.
Dude, but if I learn dig, wait.
You already learned dig.
So, if I learn to dig,
Focus punch.
does that mean I have
No.
an easier time finding rocks for my rock collection?
Yes, you do. True. Oh, that's so good.
Here we go.
Which causes the user to charge for one. Oh, it's not the one I was thinking of. Focus punch is bad. Okay, never mind.
It's okay if it's on your main character Pokemon, it's bad for everyone else.
Yeah. If
Yes, the chunky Pikachu.
Chonk Pikachu.
Yes.
Chonkachu.
Chonkachu.
Chonkachu. Chonkachu would like to say hello. So, if I remember correctly, Pikachu does learn agility eventually, like naturally. I think that might actually be the only non-damaging move we're gonna have by the end of this game. Because, like, out of the entire team, because I will just spam agility. Because everybody on the team gets the speed boost, and we will just absolutely wreck the final boss. I almost spoiled who the final boss was, but then I stopped myself. I'm sure Adrian was listening, being like, Zach's about to ruin it.
No, I was thinking, like...
That for alligator looks a lot like Godzilla. Yeah, me too.
No, I was thinking, I wanted to... It might not... I don't think this is gonna happen because it's gonna take too long, but I kind of want to, like, give you a Wonder Mission from Riolu to take down a Chingling. Because I can generate that with the Wonder Mail generator.
You know what? Wait, can it be from Riolu? Oh yeah, because it's the same game. You know what? We can't. We're not gonna do it today, but during the next like big, when we do another thing where it's like, hey, just do a random job, and I have like a bunch of missions to do. Sure, we'll do that.
I can also generate a specific reward for you.
I feel that's a little too cheating. I
can choose no reward item or any from a long list. How about I'll pick something I think is fitting but not cheating, and not tell you what it is.
Is it gonna be a surprise?
It'll be a surprise for you.
Is the thing gonna say question mark?
I don't actually know. I guess I'll try it on my own.
There's just a Machop face.
Oh, wait, no, I can do a random item if I want to.
A random?
No, I want you to choose something,
no.
Adrian. Adrian, I want you to choose something fitting. I think that's better.
It's not random, but I can change it so I can make it say.
Oh, Totodile with tiny bow. That's so cute.
So I have a bunch of options. I can make it just cash. I can make it cash and an item that I pick, just an item that shows what it is, just an item shows what it is, plus a random item, just a thing that does not say what it is until you finish the reward, an egg, or the client joining.
I like the third to last one, the one that's just you don't know what the reward is, and then I want you to make the reward something fitting, but it also has to be fucking hilarious.
Sure.
Dude, you guys know what I always remember about Totodile, I think from the show?
Yeah, what?
Where it's like the little animation where I think he's up in the air and he's just swinging his legs back and forth and he's like yelling like...
Oh, I love that.
Oh, where he jumps and he's like... Didn't the Totodile from the anime, didn't he have like a Donald Duck thing going on where he'd just be like...
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I think so.
I remember something like that.
It's way better than it sounds, Lawrence.
I remember there was a part where the anime Totodile had a big crush on a Azumarill.
I do
Should
remember
I find
that.
that? I'm gonna try to find that if someone's on.
Please do.
Alright, and then for the last two, it's going to be...
Oh my god.
What?
I found Adrian
Really?
while just looking at these images.
Oh my god, Adrian. Adrian, oh my god.
That is in my future. Someday.
He even
That's
has
so
Pinky up because he's fancy.
That's so creepy
Yeah.
to me. It's so...
What's the issue, Zach? What's the problem?
I don't know.
What's the problem?
Maybe somewhere deep down I'm more gay than I thought I was.
There you go. Join us.
Join us! I'm just saying, Miles and Terrence independently, like, you know, after we had known each other for a while, they were like, yeah, we started talking to you because we both wanted to fuck you independently of each other, and it's like, okay, that's nice. At least I know I'm attractive to somebody. But then, like, I was also like, luckily for me, I'm not really, like, attracted to you two, so I guess we're all good just being friends. And then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, what if they looked like this, though?
Oh my god.
Nice.
I don't know, man.
Just two very tall, shredded, reptile-looking dudes.
I don't know. Machop and Machop are unsettlingly short for how built they are. They are real manlets.
All right, now we're going back to Ant Plains, but we have
Dude,
proper
Totodile
equipment.
does sound like just duck.
Who sounds like
He
Duck?
does.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Send that
right,
video
right?
Since you're doing research.
See, I thought
Dude,
he
this is so freaking
sounded like Duck.
No, I said I thought so too. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I just
Yeah.
didn't remember explicitly.
He just goes like.
Here we
could-
go.
wait.
I can send the beginning of this.
I could make your award any one of 3 of any of the types of boxes.
Here you go, Lawrence.
Ooh.
Look at the beginning of this.
That's
Okay,
an
I'll show you
incredible
him more.
reward.
Then look at Machoke again.
Look at Machoke. Now look at me. Now look back to Machoke.
Now back to me. Now
He's
back
now
to me.
no, and back to him. Now he's a Machamp.
Now
I
he's a
bet you didn't see that one
Machamp.
coming.
It's even worse.
He does
We
do the
traded
Donald
him.
Duck.
We traded.
Yeah. Dude, I love Totodile. He was so funny. Great.
He's so happy too and jumpy.
Oh, we got an Elekid.
Holy shit.
What are you holy shitting about?
I found
No. No. Come on.
it's going in on there.
Come on.
Lawrence and Adrian.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's Ladrian.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
What have I done?
Fusion.
Take the earrings off.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Why'd you spark me, you son of a bitch?
This is really good.
I don't know, man. We kind of have a good team going now that Saba has exactly one useful move. That's not just like sorry, I should correct myself because once again I keep like unintentionally promoting the narrative that Saba is useless, where that's just supposed to be a joke about her running away.
Narrative.
Right, but what I mean is that the moves you do have are useful, but they're generic. Like, they don't have specific uses. Whereas now you have Dig, and Dig is very useful. Unless we're going up against somebody who knows Earthquake, and then we're fucked. Or Magnitude. Which isn't Magnitude just Earthquake, but, like, random instead? Like, it can go above Earthquake, I think. Depending on how high the magnitude is.
But it can also go real below.
It can also go real below, exactly, right? And I'm like, why? Okay, Bite!
It's for if you want to gamble.
Oh my god, Lawrence is so good.
So strong.
He do bite people.
I'm at 67. I'm so close.
Lawrence is
Yes!
He's at 69. No.
Put him away. He doesn't need to level up more.
He is catching up to Adrian super fast.
Coach. Like I said, you get more XP. Remember, the lower they are, I think the quicker they will just come up.
Yeah. Well, it's because the XP required is lower, right? But it's like...
I will also say, Pokemon just have innate different leveling speeds.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, I believe the starters are medium fast. I don't know. I don't remember how fast.
You do that, I will raise you one up. Hold on, let me find it.
I think all the legendaries level slowly.
I believe that. That makes sense.
But yeah, different Pokemon, different leveling speeds.
I wonder if it's like inversely proportional to how good their base stats are.
Maybe it makes sense for bug Pokemon to level up real fast.
Yeah.
I will get there eventually. So.
What are you doing?
We'll eventually find it. Hold on, Grant put something on there, and I'm like, I have to raise you one with.
Oh shit.
Post like a really nice one of Leafeon, so that way we can.
I was already doing that.
Oh, okay.
You guess.
Well, because he posted an Espeon, but like we need to canonize Saba. Oh, it's Saba. It's legit Saba.
Legit me? I want to see it.
No, it's dead.
Oh, I missed. Well, I guess it doesn't exist.
No, it was Flaffy.
So fast.
Why would there be a Persian in Amp Plains?
No,
Why are you in airplanes?
Because we have to negotiate with the the politicians of this realm.
Oh, Leafeon.
Look at that.
Leafeon.
It's just Leafeon. It's literally.
Oh, apparently.
Yeah.
I just checked. Apparently, if you kill a Pokemon using only basic attacks, no moves, it's half experience. If you use at least one move, you get full experience. And if you use a linked move, it's 1.5 experience.
Oh, so there is a reason to use linked moves. Okay.
I guess to grind, apparently, yeah.
So if you use linked moves, I forget, if one of them runs out of PP, doesn't it lose the link?
Maybe?
I vaguely remember something like that, because I remember being really annoyed that I would constantly have to go back to Electivire.
Maybe, that sounds accurate.
Because if I remember, I don't remember exactly who was on my team that had it, but I did link one of their moves with agility, where they would use agility first and then their regular move, and it was OP as fuck. So I'll probably do that this time too.
Apparently, I don't know. It doesn't explain why.
I like when every sentence Adrian says in a row starts with apparently. That's just good. I like
That's
it.
because I don't know if it's true or not. It just looks like it's true. But apparently both me, Machop, and Totodile have a leveling rate of medium slow.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look. So cool, actually.
Pikachu's leveling rate is medium fast.
Medium fast.
And Eevee's leveling rate is also medium fast.
Which is pretty cute.
So you two, not only do you have protagonist privileges, you also level faster than me and Lawrence do.
Who does? Sorry.
Protagonist privileges.
Both Pikachu and Eevee have medium fast leveling speed, and both Machop and Totodile have medium slow leveling speed.
Oh.
And Machop is not a possible starter, right?
Not in this gen, no.
But then Totodile is also an option as a starter.
Right.
So that's weird. So like you could just have a starter who's like slower to level up. Wait, hold up. That doesn't make any sense though. Or not that it doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but like when I was doing frackin' Rescue Team DX, Grant, who was a Totodile, leveled up way faster than I did. And I was a Pikachu.
Maybe it gives you.
No, you were a Feraligatr. Remember, you turned into a giant monster, but I was still your boss.
No, you played it over. I believe like when I left.
Oh, right, because that was because I started.
Break.
I remember now that you mention it, I remember that was the day that I started playing Rescue Team DX was the last day that I ever talked to that woman who was like polyamorous, and she was trying to get me to get into their thing, and I was like, hell no.
Oof.
Here we go.
But anyways, I believe that I would say that I would just guess that if you're the starter or partner Pokemon, you just have a different leveling rate. Maybe it's hard coded like that or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, that seems fair, right? To have it be.
We must be getting closer.
It doesn't matter. Shut up. Meanwhile, back in Treasure Town.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. That's what happened to your water floats.
Oh, right. The Kecleon was the Mr. Papadopoulos.
Oh, I see. That's what happened. What a mean thing to do. The Obel's team is on the way right now. Yes.
Yeah. They said they were gonna go get it for us.
Good for you. You can rest easy knowing that Team Theater's on the case.
Yeah. They once saved Azurill here too. Got rid of a very pesky Drowsy for us. We're very grateful.
I would love it.
Good day to you all. That's not the voice.
Good day to you all.
But I would love it to just all Morels just communicate by saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Is something the matter?
Would you like some steamed hams? Oh, do you remember we discussed the very same thing not long ago?
Of course. I believe you're referring to the water float. I seem to recall you'd heard that it was on the beach.
Exactly. But now there's more to the story.
I see. That is terrible indeed. It's hard to imagine why anyone would do something so wretched. It must take some pathetic thugs to stoop so low.
I could agree more. Be so mean-spirited to children, and to children so young as these brothers. It's utterly unforgivable.
One more thing. Where has Team Theater gone?
They went off to the Amp Plane. See, we're not allowed there.
Pardon? Did you say Amp Planes?
At this time of year.
But Amp Planes at this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely within their exploration?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the season for... No, this is... My exploration team is ruined!
Man, this fits a lot better than I thought it would. I thought it would.
Team Theater is in grave danger.
Just like my evening.
Just like my Big Apple. I must leave for Amp Plains immediately.
No, I said fig apples.
What?
No, I said fig apples. That's what I call apricorns. You call apricorns fig apples. Yes.
Despite the fact that these are obviously... Oh my god. Dude, maybe I should use shockwave more. Holy shit. Despite the fact that these are obviously seeds. Wait, what? I'm full?
Nope.
It's an Aloha dialect.
It's an Aloha dialect.
It's an Alolan dialect.
Alright, ground. I need to swap this for frickin', I don't know. The Slip Seed might be useful at some point. The Slip Seed apparently gives an Pokemon that doesn't have the ability to walk on water. It allows them to walk on water for the floor. So that might be useful one day. I don't know.
I will say that you might want that Xi seed for the boss fight.
Ooh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
There you go, because you can't use orbs in the boss fight rooms.
That's true. I always forget that. All right, well, goodbye, Slipseed.
I was gonna say, do you have any orbs on you that you don't want to use?
Yes.
Great. Go back and forth again.
Listen, dude. Hurl orb, roll call orb. There you go. Let's do that one. Ow! Ow!
Ow!
That really hurt.
Have you stepped on a trap yet?
Nope. Which I'm pretty sure. Wait, what? A silver ticket?
Isn't that from the
prize?
Yeah, isn't that from the? Isn't that from the?
Wait, it says you can use it right now.
Do it.
Oh!
Nothing
great.
happened.
I didn't know. Shit.
I don't want it.
What do you? So
Far
what?
and plain.
Trek. I tried to. Oh.
The move failed.
I'm gonna let Saba take this one.
Saba can't talk right now.
Can't talk right now. She's underground.
That would make sense.
And so, despite the fact that
Despite
the fact that Doidrio cannot fly, it is a flying type because it's a bird, which is ridiculous.
Can it not learn the HM fly?
No, I don't.
I mean, technically, Empoleon's a penguin, and it's flying type.
It also
No, it's
Empoleon's
not,
not
is
ice
it?
type, which pisses me off.
Is Empoleon an ice type?
Empoleon's water steel, which pisses me
water
off.
steel.
Why isn't it an ice type?
Yeah.
Probably flying in the background somewhere.
Saba, shut the fuck up. I don't know.
Water
you know
steel
what?
makes
That's
sense,
That's a really good topic to burn off the next like 3 to 4 minutes of conversation.
I'm just thinking things.
What do you think would be a good type for Doidrio instead? Because I know it's a bird, but it can't fly.
Oh look, I see
Ken.
me now. You're right.
Flying ground.
I looked up can a Dodrio learn
trap.
fly, and it's
Adrian, a trap.
what?
Oh, cool.
You literally just asked about my first trap, and then one triggered.
Wow.
How suspiciosus.
I looked up can Dodrio learn fly, and yeah, it can, and it says the same way a Doug trio can learn slash or shadow claw.
What the fuck? It doesn't have wings. How come Charizard can't learn fly?
I was gonna say, you've never seen that comic of the fucking Dodrio and then it helicopters his necks around?
No, I've never seen. That's incredible. That makes no sense.
That's a
Dude,
very old
Adrian,
comic.
find it. That sounds amazing.
Same with like the dude
That's from
flying
Know
on
Your
the
Meme.
Pidgey.
Oh my god.
That's from
Sounds
Know Your
I think I
Meme.
remember seeing it too, but oh my gosh, it sounds amazing. Just thinking about it makes me giggle.
Makes me giggle.
Old awkward zombie.
Oh my god, that low kick. Holy shit. Ooh!
Here.
Oh, I thought this was a monster house, because these are pretty
I put
good.
it on air.
Oh my god, he did helicopter away. What do you mean? That doesn't make any
Also, that's
sense.
Doduo. That's not even Dotrio.
Dodo can learn it.
Yeah.
I hate all of this, actually.
But
Believe it or
yeah, I would
not.
say that a good type for them would be ground flying instead of normal flying.
Ground
It's
flying.
grounded.
That's pretty funny.
Exactly.
I mean, Saba, for the eventual video essay-ish thing that we're gonna do, I guess, I still argue that Doidrio should be Beast, but I don't know, Beast flying? Does it really fit that definition? I don't think so. It doesn't fly.
I think Beast, but I'm not sure about flying.
Beast makes sense, but it also like, and then because I recall that we had talked about the possibility of like a wind type in like, so that way not everything that had to do with like wind had to be flying. But then again, Doidrio doesn't have to do anything with wind either. He basically should be a ground beast type, but then again, so is an Excadrill.
One of my favorites is Golurk flying.
Well, because he has rocket stuff, right?
Yes, it's so cool.
And like that one kind of makes sense because at least he do fly though.
Was Grant's Pokemon Gold, or you tried something else?
No, it was
the...
Arcanine.
Wait,
right.
did we get Arcanine? I thought it was Golurk.
Yes, we did. No, it was Arcanine.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, I remember voting for Golurk, but I think I remember losing.
Oh, right, I remember now, cause I was like,
it was split, I think.
And then he got to pick, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm recalling this now because that was like the first time I was like, man, we almost had like multi-gen representation, but we ended up with like 4 of the same gen or whatever. Which once again is fine. I was just a little disappointed.
We're all old souls. Also, it is now 12 o'clock midnight for Eastern Standard Time and 9 o'clock Piepertamperkerm.
Yes.
I don't know. We could probably pick up tomorrow with finishing this, right? And then do the boss fight where I lose and have to do all this again.
Right.
That sounds pretty good.
All right, I will
read Dungeon Meshi, everyone. It's a good manga.
Read Dungeon
I really
Meshi.
should check it out.
I will link it in the chat.
Ooh. Okay. All right, we're done for the day. Oh my goodness.
Cool.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Read Dungeon Meshi.
Adrian, it's just me.
I want everyone else to read it too. It's good.